98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. Happy no longer 4th and Friday anymore. It's now Friday the 13th, and there's no football left. What are we going to do about it? Well, we certainly got you covered all night long here on 98.5 The Sports Hub with the phone number at 617-779-0985. Guys, you know what we do on a Friday here. We're hanging out all night long. We're going to talk some football. We got Red Sox stuff out there. Oh, there's potential rumors and movement when it comes to Jason Tatum. Olympic stuff is happening. It's NBA All-Star Weekend. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? Anyways, we'll leave it there. 617-779-0985. What's going on with Stefon Diggs as well? That's on the table. And I see our friends in chat already. Just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sports Hub, and boom! You'll see me in my black polo hoodie right now with my Movado watch and my unmanicured beard that I hope to get taken care of next week. But the opening take is presented by Super Service Today. When your heat or hot water goes out, waiting isn't an option. Super Service Today's warehouse in Danvers is overstocked with water heaters, furnaces, boilers, and heat pumps, and they offer same-day replacement, whatever it takes, day or night. And always done right. Contact Super Service Today at superservicetoday.com. Opening take. Things are working in Drake May's favor. Today, the news came down that Ashton Grant will not be leaving the New England Patriots. He had an opportunity to become the offensive coordinator of the Raiders, and he said, he's staying in New England. Now, a lot to unravel when it comes to this. For those that know about the Patriots and their offensive coaches, Josh McDaniels is back for another year. I'm going to support it because I didn't support the move at the time. I didn't like the idea of Josh McDaniels coming back. I didn't think anybody even was knocking on the door for the services of Josh McDaniels. And quite frankly, I don't even think Mike Vrabel wanted Josh McDaniels back last year. But you know what? It worked out. The Crafts deserve credit for that. They wanted him here. Mike Vrabel said, you know what, we'll go with it. But Mike Vrabel got a chance to bring in some of his own guys on the offense. And, Thomas Brown, when you think about some of these coaches that were here, he was a coach in Chicago, was the head coach in Chicago, an offensive coordinator. Comes to the Patriots, he's working with the offense. Right? You would think he's the guy that could take over. That would be the guy. That's the guy Vrabel wanted. So it's McDaniels, you got Brown, and then Ashton Grant was the name that you kept hearing about. Kept hearing about, hey, Drake May's working good every week with Ashton Grant. Ashton's doing a great job. Whenever something would go wrong or they wanted to credit the offense, it was always Ashton Grant. He's always working well with Drake May, blah, blah, blah. So it came to a point where we were starting to wonder, hey, what's up with Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels? Is there something there? It wasn't. I still think that Josh McDaniels was the fall guy for everything this year. Everything this year. They give up 5 touchdowns in a row on defense. Josh McDaniels' fault. I mean, we could just look at this, the last Super Bowl that they've just had. The Patriots' previous Super Bowl, how did Josh McDaniels do? A guy playing in his 10th Super Bowl. Did he look like he was prepared for the Seattle Seahawks defense? Did he do any motion? Did he try anything to run, to the right side instead of the left side? There's a lot there. Where I'm going with it is the playbook was so limited because Drake May was injured. Drake May was injured. He didn't practice the week before, didn't throw footballs, and he was on the injury report all week long. He was injured. They couldn't run the plays they wanted to. Drake was going to be out there no matter what. So when I look at it in the long run, do I think their offensive game plan in the Super Bowl was terrible? I do. But I still think Josh McDaniels coming back next year is good for Drake May. I also think that Ashton Grant coming back and declining to go to the Raiders is good for Drake May. Did you guys know that Drake May, starting in college to all the way to now, has never had the same offensive coordinator in back-to-back seasons? Never. Never in his life. This is why I'm leading off with this. This is great news. Now, I don't know what the future of Thomas Brown is. Maybe after the Super Bowl run, he might get an offensive coordinator position. Maybe somebody brings him in for an interview, something to that degree. Maybe he gets another head coaching interview. I know that most of these guys in general have already been locked up, but you never know. These things could happen down the line for him. I don't know if he's back, but what I do know is Drake May will have consistency for the first time in his career off a Super Bowl loss. You know, I remember when people would call in, they'd always make this take, and I hated the take at the time. I still hate it, but you know what? One of the best things about bringing in Josh McDaniels was the fact that he was going nowhere. I hated the take at the time, but now that everyone's back, this is good for him. This is good for him. Ashton Grant, I believe, went to Assumption College, worked his way up the ranks. Highly touted by many that are out there. But the Patriots are off a Super Bowl loss. There's questions regarding their left tackle and offensive line. Is Garrett Bradbury coming back? Are they going to give an extension to Michael Onwenu? What happens with Morgan Moses? Yes, the number one thing for the Patriots this year is protecting Drake May. Also, what's going to happen at wide receiver? Stefon Diggs was in court today. Is he going to be here past March? Those things are real. A.J. Brown is one of these guys that has always been linked to the Patriots and Mike Vrabel. The offense will probably look different. But what won't look different for the Patriots is the Drake May, Josh McDaniels, Ashton Grant tree. That is good for Patriots fans. That is great for Drake May. And I think it's a positive of anything that happened after a week of losing the Super Bowl and Will Campbell can't block and the schedule and this and that. There's going to be a little bit of consistency here for Drake May. Albeit not injured, which he said he's not. I think it's a good thing that Drake May's not having surgery. I will say that right off the bat. But I did think he was injured in the Super Bowl. And if it's just time and healing and all that, well, maybe Josh McDaniels could open up that playbook once again and get that Patriots offense going. And Drake May will be back to playing at an MVP level alongside his quarterback coach, Ashton Grant, who denied the offensive coordinator job with the Raiders. I wonder if Josh McDaniels was like, hey, man, I was the coach of the Raiders. You don't want to go there. Because I think Josh McDaniels and Tom Brady are still friends, right? So I wonder why it was that Ashton Grant turned down the Raiders. And I have one answer for you. Drake May. Ashton Grant would rather be the quarterback coach for Drake May rather than have the title of offensive coordinator with the Raiders, who have Clint Kubiak and the number one pick in the NFL draft. He could groom the next superstar quarterback. Instead, he would rather stay with Drake May. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. I see you guys in our YouTube chat. Feel free to jump in there. It was bumping last night. We got Skaz back. We got to update him on the night that Street Team Joe had, who's also here tonight. We got a full house. It's Friday the 13th. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. What could happen tonight? Is it a full moon out there? I want to hear from you. We're going to talk to Mike Kadlick, CLNS, and we got a bunch of stuff. What's going on with Steph Diggs? We'll have all that and more next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to
on 98.5 The Sports Up. It's Friday the 13th. Ooh, what could happen tonight, everybody? It's the Friday after the Super Bowl loss for the New England Patriots. It's a Friday night before Valentine's Day. It's I think we're expecting snow again. I don't even know. It was last night. How dare someone call me boring? I don't know what happened, but that's what happened last night, Skaz. You were out. Someone said, show's boring. And I took offense to it. And then another guy said, you're not boring, you're just a D-head. And I said, whoa!
Eventful show, Joe.
Yeah, a lot of name calling, And then the show turned into people calling other people names. And it felt like last night was Friday the 13th. What do you think tonight? Anything crazy go? I know who I want to talk to. Beer Joe. Well, we haven't heard from him.
Joe in Medford you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. It's been a couple weeks.
I feel like we need him tonight,
He feels like a Friday the 13th kind of guy.
That's right. How you feeling today? You good?
Oh, yeah, all good. Just a maintenance day.
I think today I was not doing well.
Yeah, you texted me this morning. It sounded like you might have had what I had yesterday.
I laid in bed. Listen, I'm an adult now. How hard is it? I literally was in bed until 1 o'clock today. Like, I'm usually up at 9, 10 o'clock.
You're up and moving, Joe.
No, not today. So we're with it, baby. We're back on a Friday night on 98.5 The Sports. Up in the phone number 617-779-0985. Guys, do you think it's a good thing? I think it's a great thing that Ashton Grant is staying in New England. Josh McDaniels will still be here. Drake May will still be here. It's the first time he's had an offensive coordinator in back-to-back seasons, and he turned down the Raiders. So he had an opportunity to go there. Now he's staying with New England. This is great news for Drake May.
Yeah, I think continuity is a very good thing for a young quarterback, especially a young quarterback who hasn't had continuity at all throughout his, collegiate and now professional career. I don't know how you could view this as anything but a good thing for the Patriots and Drake May.
Man, I was all down on him this week, I was all like, Drake May was hurt. Why'd he play? Well, of course he was going to play. Will Campbell, can he still block? There's a lot of negatives going on when it comes to the Patriots after their loss this week. One other thing I wanted to bring up. When it comes to the Patriots, what is Stefon Diggs' future? Stefon Diggs today pleaded not guilty to felony strangulation and other criminal charges stemming from an alleged dispute with his personal chef. I don't know what's going to happen there. I'm not getting into this, but it is a storyline when the receiver who had almost 1,000 yards was the best receiver they've had in years, who kind of, I shouldn't say disappeared, but wasn't wasn't overwhelmingly great in the playoffs. And then he's got some off-field stuff and Cardi B stuff. It's just, I think Steph Diggs was a big part of the 2025 New England Patriots. I think that they absolutely hit on him as a free agent. As far as the production on the field and the his professionalism, leadership, he's the guy that, who kind of started the we all we need vibe. He was Drake May's go-to in certain situations. Like, Steph Diggs had a great year, considering everything that happened to him coming off the ACL injury. I mean, he was great from day one, and I think they played a little bit of games with him when it came to his contract. I don't think they liked the pink bag of drugs by any means. But they gave him his money.
Good song, though.
Great. We got a great song out of that.
Almost worth it just for that.
And it worked out. Normally you get a song like that and the guy's gone.
It was just the beginning.
Yeah. So, Skaz, this is the real thing when it comes to Stefon Diggs. Good player, off an ACL, probably will have a better year next year because he'll be fully healthy, et cetera, et cetera. It's $26 million, but the Patriots don't have to make a decision until March. I believe it's $6 million in March guaranteed. Well, if they're going to move on from him, they're not paying him that $6 million. So I think they have until March to make a decision on Stefon Diggs. Here's the thing. Do you bring him back and continue to add? Can you add if you bring him back? Flip side of it is you do have some young receivers who could take a step. I don't know if it's Kyle Williams. I don't think he can give you the production of Stefon Diggs. But he's 33. It's $26 million. Could he have a problem in year 2, maybe not seeing the ball as much or things to that degree? Would you bring Stefon Diggs back, Skaz, yes or no?
I lean no. I think Stefon Diggs is, for lack of a better phrase, a player you date and don't marry. In terms of a contract you want to give him, like a 1 or 2 year deal is kind of the sweet spot for Stefon Diggs. He was here. It went well. His other spots have not always gone well the longer he stayed there. I think he was, a good player, a good, part of the team this year, but I think I would move on from Stefon Diggs.
I think it's if you're going to do it, this is the year to do it, right?
Rather be a year early than a year late, right, Joe? Isn't that what they say?
If you had a choice between Mac Hollins or keeping Stefon Diggs, what would you do?
I mean, Diggs is a far better player, but I guess I'd take Hollins if I had to pick one.
Because Hollins is the 1 year guy.
Yes.
That's just who he's been. Is this now what Stefon Diggs is? Like, is Stefon Diggs now a guy who goes to Houston, comes to the Patriots, and then ends up somewhere else, and that's just how his career goes?
Kind of. I mean, I don't think it's crazy to say that. I think that happens to a lot of receivers as they get older. They bounce around a little bit.
Deebo Samuel just got bounced today, right? Was with San Fran, Washington. Now, who knows who else will be with?
He's a free agent. I mean, there's a guy you could look at. Mike Evans, Christian Kirk.
Mike Evans is the guy, but
he's not leaving Tampa.
I was telling him that all last night. Every time Street Team Joe said Mike Evans' name in free agency.
Juwan Jennings is a guy I'd look at. He's a good player in San Fran.
Any of those Packers guys I'd look at.
Even the kid in Indianapolis.
Oh, Alec Pierce.
Yeah.
He might get franchised, though.
Yeah, he's been really good for them.
Yeah. How about A.J. Brown?
I mean, no. Yeah, I'm all set. The guy who didn't love winning, I don't know if he's a great fit.
A.J. Brown or Stefon Diggs?
Joe, call me crazy. A.J. Brown is a much better player, but Stefon Diggs was a less money, and he was a fit. He fit in the locker room. A.J. Brown was on the Eagles, maybe the most talented team in the league, and said, I'm all set. I don't really care about winning or, trying.
Just reading his book on the sideline.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the best thing for Drake May's development.
Hey, you heard it there, everybody. Steph Diggs over A.J. Brown.
Kind of. Slight asterisk.
In the scenario of the narrative.
Love narratives, Joe.
I know you do. All right, well, you heard from us. Let's hear from you guys, 617-779-0985. We got Jacob in Attleboro. Jacob! Hey, Jake!
I got an opinion on your take about Ashton Grant declining the Raiders.
Cool.
I think it's most likely because Clint Kubiak is probably going to be the play caller. And I think Ashton Grant probably wants to end up being a play caller at the end of the day. And there may be better opportunities next offseason. And a side note, I don't really think Mendoza is going to turn out to be much. Thank you.
Okay. Clint Kubiak could be calling the plays. That could be. Hey, that doesn't matter. I don't care what Clint Kubiak's doing. Ashton Grant did not go to the Raiders, where he could have got more money and a title. And if you think he's just going to, if he does wait a year, he could get a better job. Absolutely. I don't know. Does Josh McDaniels have a shot next year at another head coaching gig? I think it's more likely you lose Ashton Grant than you do Josh McDaniels. That's probably not a hot take. Noah. Oh, my thing froze. Noah in Weymouth. Hey, Noah.
Hey, Joe, what's going on? Love the show.
Thanks, buddy.
I want to talk about, I caught you right when you're talking about Steph Diggs. Potential here. I may be a homer. I'm an LSU guy. What about Kayshon Boutte, man? I think he could take the next step. Obviously, he's not the number one receiver, but he could fill that gap that Diggs created this year. he did take a big step in year 2. Well, just want to know your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think Kayshon Boutte's got a big future here in New England. They should probably give him an extension, but I think he's a good 2.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like Booty a lot. I think he's, a good deep threat, a good guy. You can kind of he's a big play guy, but, keeping Stefon Diggs would make his life easier, his job easier. It's not one or the other.
Yeah.
Booty's a guy that needs someone else, on the other side of him to free some stuff up for him.
I think, let's just hypothetically say you have Booty, Diggs, and somebody just stronger. You mentioned a couple of names. Mike Evans, that's not going to happen. I'm trying to think of a guy who would be a free agent. How about Romeo Doubs? If Romeo Doubs was on the other side, I think it would make Booty really good. I think it would, here's the other thing I would look at. If you did move on from Stefon Diggs and you didn't re-sign Mac Hollins, your receiving core is Booty, Douglas, Kyle Williams, and Chisholm. Not strong, right? I think Kyle Williams is the guy to take the next step. Guys struggle in the first year that Josh McDaniels out. Pop Douglas would be here too. He's somebody you got to think about, Skaz, too. Like, could you got Pop Douglas for a 6th round pick. And on some bad teams, he put up really good production. On a good team like he was this year, he's a gadget guy who can make big plays. His biggest issue was scoring touchdowns. He did that this year. He helped out on some big plays. I'm wondering if you could somehow get Pop Douglas into a 4th or a 5th round pick. I don't know if it's possible, but you drafted the guy in the 6th round. He's got a rookie deal still going. I also saw today that the Patriots could technically trade Stefon Diggs if they wanted to. They got a lot of options this year. The most important thing is they've become desirable. And people want to play in New England. Hell, their quarterback coach doesn't want a title and more money. He wants to stay in New England with Drake May. And you know what? So don't I. On our YouTube chat, Joe, last night your show was hilarious. You're not boring. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad to know that you think I'm not boring. I don't know, a guy got me last night, Skez. I think he was trying to wind me up. And some Giants fan called in and wound me up. Didn't really work out. But it's Friday the 13th. You never know what we're getting tonight. We're here until when? 10 o'clock. It's Friday the 13th. Here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Essential Sports Hub headline presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
of a sudden just bubble. And that's how they got the Statue of Liberty to move. They needed something to move, so they put the purple bubble. Or whatever it was. The purple goo. And, the Statue of Liberty saved everybody. And I think, now I'm trying to remember the song that they, I got it now. I got it. On Our Own was the name of the song by Bobby Brown. But they played a certain song when they were in the Statue of Liberty. And now I'm blanking on it. Anyways, with starting Patriots tonight, I do want to get into a little bit of Roman Anthony. The Celtics game has been moved from March 1st from 6 to 8 p.m. There's NFL report cards and a bunch of other stuff at 617-779-0985. I see our friends in chat tonight. One guy says, I'm seriously worried that Drake May is a flash in the pan. Well, now he has no excuses. He's got no excuses. His offensive coordinator is back. His quarterback's coach is back. He's got nothing to worry about. They're going to protect him next year. So I wouldn't worry about that. Someone says, hi, Skaz. Welcome back, Skaz, someone says. I think people missed you last night. And they got to learn more about Street Team Joe, which is always an adventure, Skaz.
Always, always.
But I will say this. You were out, and you know what he said to me at the end of the night? I don't know how Skaz does all this by himself.
A lot of running around back here.
But you know what? I will tell you, because he asked me, how do you think I did? And I said, well, you got thrown into a game in a bases-loaded situation. You know, you might have gave up a run because of the situation, but you threw 7 scoreless.
That's all we're looking for in a spot start. That's pretty damn good.
That's all we asked for. And considering it was the first time, I think he's done a full show before, but I don't think he's done it like on a, hey, you're getting called into the bullpen. Here you go, buddy. So he did a solid job. I'm complimenting him, even though he's not in the room right now. It's the best way to compliment somebody, you know, when they
can't hear it.
they can't hear anyways. But we might have to rewind something that happened last night. People say things funny, Skess.
Yes.
I say, I don't know how to, like, you know how you put, like, underwear in a drawer?
Yes.
It's a draw.
Frustrated is one that stumps people at the station here. Frustrated is said quite often, myself included at times. I've tried to, nix that habit, but, it happens on occasionally. I know that's one Milliken and Jake Seymour have both been chastised for, so, it happens.
Well, I'll save it, but, I think we found out what Joe's least favorite appliances.
No, you guys are doing household appliances last night.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
What did I miss?
I think we were talking about leftovers and what you should cook them.
Okay, like the best way to heat up a leftover.
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds like a Joe Murray topic.
I think that's what happened. We'll have that for you guys later on. Coming up in just a little bit. 617-779-0985. We got Jake and Bill Ricka. Is this the Jake I know?
Joey Murray, I wish I was the Jake you know, but I got a food rec for you. Big Al's, Bill Ricka, steak and cheese.
Okay. I've heard of this. You're not the first one to tell me about Big Al's.
I bet you I won't be the last.
All right. So is it near Augusta's?
No, it's on Nashua Road, right off exit 27.
Oh, okay. It's near Boom Boom Games.
Kinda, yeah. Yep, that highway. But anyways, my take is here. You negotiate with Diggs, you bring in Kyle Pitts, you re-sign Chase on, you do what you can, trade for Crosby, and we go for number 7, baby. Let's go.
Did he record that to put it on TikTok or something?
Big Al's, Joe. That's all I really got from that call.
Big Al's. You know what I want to get you, Skens? I want to get you the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich ever.
In on that.
What kind of bread? I know you're just a regular Wonder Bread guy.
Yeah, honey wheat is, I like to mix that one in every once in a while.
little honey wheat. What about fluff? Do you like any fluff?
Not really a marshmallow guy. Never have been.
A little fluffernutter right in the
I'll switch up the jelly every once in a while.
Okay.
Sometimes we go grape or raspberry. You know, you got to switch it up. I live an exciting life, Joe.
Because I know you're a PB&J guy.
Yes. In my limited diet, one of the staples for sure, peanut butter and jelly. Yes.
I love a good peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, nothing better.
You know what I like? Peanut butter and jelly that's been sitting out for a little while. Not refrigerated.
You are a guy that likes food at room temperature.
I don't know what it is.
But you're not afraid to let food sit.
I will let it. I like to sit.
That seems to be a pattern here.
Just sit there, you know. I like to sit. You're right about that. I like to let food sit out to room temperature. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. Jeremy is in Hopedale. I need a lot of hope. What's up, Jeremy?
Yeah, the Pats could have used some hope. Hey now, Joe, how you doing there, buddy?
That's Friday night, man.
Yeah, happy Friday.
You too, bud.
Fun question. Who would you rather the Pats sign, Alec Pierce or A.J. Brown?
Alec Pierce.
Absolutely. But keep in mind, Brown was coached by Vrabel for, a few seasons?
Yep.
But he's 28 and Pierce is 25. Sign Pierce. Pay the kid.
Thank you. Appreciate the call. So Alec Pierce was a slot receiver. Him and Michael Pittman are their best two receivers. But when it comes to downfield threats, I think you have it in Booty. But I think adding Alex Pierce can give you the inside-out option. Now, there has been a history of guys who've put up numbers like Pierce and gone to free agency. I think he's going to get franchise guys because they can't afford to lose him. You wouldn't trade for him though, because then you got to get. Would you give up pick 31 for him?
Diggs?
No, for Pierce.
No, would you give up Diggs for him?
Oh, yeah. But
if you're the Colts, why do you do that?
Yeah, I mean, unless you franchise him, he's going to get paid the most no matter what. Colts won't do that.
He's their deep threat guy, though. You're right. Like he catches like 4 passes for $120. Like that's kind of his MO.
I want to tell you that they already have that guy in Booty.
We all like Booty,
but Pierce is a little different. Like Booty's an X. Alec Pierce can play in. He's really developed now. I think he might be a little bit of a product of his receiving crew. Good player. I had his rookie card, his autograph, got a lot of money for it.
You also don't know what he's going to look like with no offense, I know Daniel Jones had a good run there, but he was being thrown to by Anthony Richardson, Phillip Rivers. Like, he could be, even better than maybe some of his numbers are.
So I don't want to compare. He's not Wes Welker. I'm not doing that. But I watched Wes Welker in Miami with Cleo Lemon and whoever the hell else they had.
Like Matt Moore felt like one of those guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then he comes to New England with Tom Brady and he catches 120 balls a year. I'm only saying that because of the point you just made about this guy had multi-huge production with junk quarterbacks. Matt's in Scituate. Matt.
Hey, Joe. I just wanted to hear a little more food talk from you. I mean, we've been really lacking with just the PB&J business. But I just wanted to ask about what do you think about the criminals in New England, the fugitives? What do you think about Stefon Diggs coming?
I didn't find that funny. Now he's messing with your PB&J.
Yeah, what's wrong with PB&J? It's a staple.
The fugitives in New England. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I don't know where he was going with that one.
Listen, I don't condone anything that Stefon Diggs is allegedly have done or Christian Barmore or anything like that. But come on. I don't want that. How about that? Going forward, out. Now, I would like to use the term keep your nose clean because I think they need to. I think they need to keep their nose clean. We have Marsha in Whitman. Hi, Marsha.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm good. So I'm calling in to just, acknowledge I'm a huge Patriots fan, huge Joe Murray fan.
Thank you.
But talking about PB&J, have you ever had a grilled PB&J or peanut butter and fluff or even peanut butter and banana sandwich? And I don't mean grill on the grill. I mean like grilled cheese grill.
Skaz.
Yeah.
Skaz, have you had this before?
Yeah, this is like when you're feeling a little crazy, Joe. You gotta try something different. I've done this before, not often, but yeah, it's a great treat.
So Marsha,
it's a game changer.
Oh yeah. So what I've done before is I love butter in a pan. I don't know what it is. I just throw it in there and throw it around, whether it's a steak, you name it. Right. I'll do it with my breakfast, my egg, you name it. But you throw butter in a pan and then put a piece of bread on that bad boy, right? You can do you can do a lot of wonders. So last year I was talking about a grilled cheese sandwich, and someone told me that I should use mayo. And I never did it before. I didn't believe in it. I put it in a pan, cooked it, and it was unbelievable. But yes, a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich with fluff. Outstanding.
It's fantastic. It's a nice, warm comfort food while you're watching whatever sporting event you're interested in.
I just ate a banana, just so you know, just during the break.
Yeah.
And Street Team Joe goes, "What are you doing, eating a banana?" So can you explain to me would you chop the banana and put it in the peanut butter? Is that what you'd be doing?
Yeah. You just put peanut butter on both sides of your bread and cut up the banana. It was Elvis Presley. That was like his sandwich of choice. And you grill it up. Or you can eat it cold. And it's nice. And, it's delicious.
Thank you, Marsha, for the public service announcement. Maybe we can air fry one, guess.
What about a microwave, Joe?
I'm sorry, what'd you call it?
Microwave.
Microwave.
Yes. I heard there was some commotion last night.
This started by talking about Celeste pizzas. And I think I made I made a comparison about sports, how sometimes if you just want to make a quick deal, like Ranger Suarez, for example, right? Let's use him for an example. The Red Sox had $130 million to spend because they saved it all. And instead of waiting out for the big bat, they threw the $130 million in the microwave instead of putting it in the oven, because it would have been much, much, much better if they waited to put it in the oven. But the microwave, that was much faster. Much faster. Justin, what's up, bud?
Hey, Joe, I just have a concern that I want to bring up. Garrett Whitlock going to the World Baseball Classic. I'm concerned just because of his injury history. Joe, can I have your thoughts on that, please?
I don't like it, Justin. I don't want him going. I don't want Roman Anthony going to the World Baseball Classic. Whitlock's already there, as Justin mentioned. I don't want it anymore. But, he's going to get the rub by the other All-Stars. That's a good point. I get it. I don't want it. I want him to help win games. There is nobody with more pressure on them, no one, than Roman Anthony on the Boston Red Sox. And now you're going to pull him out of camp to be with a bunch of other guys for the World Baseball Classic? To play at a competitive high level at that time? When he's coming off an injury? I don't like it. Connor's in the car. Connor.
Is it Johnny in the car?
Oh, hey, man. I'm Joe. How are you doing?
Oh, hey. Good. How you doing, Joe? Hey. Two quick things. First thing, Pats. I think Pats have to go all in on Max Crosby this year. Whatever the Raiders want, kitchen sink, solidify it as the best D-line in football going into next year. I'm all in on that. If they have to give up this year's first, next year's first, you do it. I think it's a no-brainer. And then
going back to the grilled cheese talk, cream cheese is a secret weapon in the grilled cheese sandwich. I'll sign off. Thanks, Joe.
All right. You know what got brought to my attention the other day? I'm on TikTok, guys. At Joe Murray Media on TikTok. So, Skaz, I love Bagel World. They are a North Shore company. And Bagel World is amazing. Their sandwiches are $5. Like, they're amazing. So, I usually get a sausage, egg, and cheese on a French toast bagel. How's that sound, Joe? Sausage, egg, and cheese on a French toast bagel. It's pretty good, right? Oh,
I'm in on that.
Okay, now
we're talking pancakes, so
no. I'm talking a bagel sandwich. It's a French toast bagel with sausage, cheese, egg.
But why not actual French toast?
It's a bagel is the French toast.
But I want French toast.
This bagel is the French toast. So, anyways, go with me here, Joe. Someone told me the other day that they put cream cheese on the bagel and then do the sausage.
I believe that was me who told you that.
It was you?
Yeah, I love cream cheese, and then
if that was you, holy smokes, I got to do it. I haven't done it yet.
No, I have. I think I told you that.
It was you who did it.
I do that all the time.
I thought I saw it on TikTok.
I might have sent that to you because we talked.
Oh yeah, that's right. It might have been you.
Cream cheese on your breakfast sandwich is elite.
Oh man, I've never had it on.
It's fantastic.
Like
a little cold Philadelphia cream cheese.
I love Philadelphia cream cheese.
Yeah, McDonald's actually puts cream cheese on their breakfast sandwiches. You can ask for that.
Really?
Don't. It's advertised on the menu.
That never happened when I worked there.
Yeah, it's advertised now on the menu.
I also worked there 30 years ago.
Where haven't you worked, Joe?
LinkedIn's getting pretty steep.
I thought more about we're gonna have to revisit your McFlurry Frosty question later.
Oh yeah, well, Skaz was a part of it the other night, I think.
Yeah,
because he's the one who brought it up to me about the Girl Scout cookies. You know, on Nesson today, on Nesson Joe channel at 4:00 today, we did favorite Girl Scout cookie. What's yours, Skaz? I'm a Thin Mint all day, baby.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember the name of them. They're like cinnamon, though, I think, are the ones I like.
And now I'm going to go look up Girl Scout cookies. We got to go to break. 1 hour down, man. It's Friday the 13th, everybody. This hour of the sports is brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit knowingandoilchange.com. You'll save 15% off your next drive through oil change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray, and I want cream cheese on a bagel.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe.
No more. Roman Anthony will be on Team USA in the World Baseball Classic pending a physical. Celtics have moved the March 1st game from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Chris Paul has officially retired from the NBA. Headlines are brought to you by Super Service Today. When your heat or hot water goes out, waiting isn't an option. Super Service Today's warehouse in Danvers is stocked. They got water heaters, furnaces, boilers, heat pumps, same day, replacement day or night. Always done right. Visit superservicetoday.com. I'm Joe Murray.
Diving effort. He's got a breakaway. To the backhand. Throws it in front. Coming to the slot.
There have been times, it's probably more me, but maybe even sometimes we've talked about it on the, like, I feel bad. We did talk about someone the other night, and I hope nothing happens to that man. I really do. Hope nothing happens to him. But clean slate this year, because whenever we mention something, or technically if I mention somebody, they go down. And, well, we've got a clean slate. It's Friday the 13th. Woo-hoo. There's a lot to talk about tonight, everybody. 617-779-0985. I see you guys on YouTube as well. So, did you see the owners aren't going to allow report cards anymore, Skez? Their last year, the Patriots got a D-.
No, why would the owners want to be held accountable? Why would the billionaires that run these teams want any sort of responsibility for the product they put out there, or the behind the scenes that goes on?
You mentioned accountability. How about just transparency?
Yeah, both. They don't want either of it, Joe.
So ESPN reported in November that Jets owner Woody Johnson called the report cards totally bogus. And it's rumored he's the one behind getting it stopped. Johnson received an F grade from his players last year, and now the report cards are going to be gone.
Oh, that's what I want. Yeah, listen to the losers. Listen to Woody Johnson. That's a guy who has never made any bad decisions in his life.
Well, the Patriots had the ashtrays on the plane.
Yes, which was debunked, I believe.
Yeah, I think Zoe might have debunked it. I think. What about the practice facility? But they are building a new one.
Food.
The food was low.
Daycare, people weren't happy with. Did Street Team Joe leave the room to eat a sandwich somewhere in a burger? Yeah, guys got to eat dinner, Joe. Who am I? Who am I to criticize a man?
I know we're in the middle of something here. Hang on, just pause that for a second. The owner's not holding accountability or showing transparency or any of that. Street Team Joe brought 5 guys with him because I could smell it. I didn't even look
food.
At,
not 4 other gentlemen.
I didn't even look at the food. I didn't look at the bag. I smelled it. Did he just crush a burger in between the segment, the break?
That's it.
You know why? Because I saw him crinkle up the tinfoil, walking away like he just finished the job. Now he's talking to Jose. Anyways, back to this report card. The Patriots would have done very well this year on the report card. I mean, the best. The best grade. Do you know what the best grade they got a year ago was? Come on.
Was it like coaching or something?
Gerard Mayo.
Yeah.
Gerard Mayo was the best thing that happened to this, that they got the highest grade for. Well, they are making a new practice facility. They are making a new weight room. The Patriots would have killed it this year on that thing. I think it would have gone way up, dude.
Do you think the previous reports have anything to do with that new weight room and the?
Yes, because 2 years in a row they got crushed,
and now we don't get that information, and these teams won't be held responsible.
So now they do the work because they were held accountable, but yet nobody else now is going to be held accountable because of the Jets.
No, that's good. That's good. Let the Jets make decisions for the league.
By the way, do you know what their reasoning was? The NFLPA is using their
information.
Yes.
Wow.
And it's a so it actually went to court, and they were like, players can't be doing this.
No, don't let the guys you employ know how bad it is behind the scenes. That would be bad for business.
What control or what do the players actually What can they? What do the players actually do here?
What do you do?
What type of leverage do the players have whatsoever when it comes to the ownership?
The very few players have any leverage at all, and the ones that do make so much money that they don't really care.
Like, they can't even fill out a report card?
Yeah, it hurt too many billionaires' feelings, Joe. We got to protect their feelings. You don't want to hurt Woody Johnson's old billionaire feelings. They've been coddled for so long. Heaven forbid things change now.
Man, I always loved pulling out the old report card and doing a whole segment.
Oh, great content for us.
Get multiple segments out of it.
Tremendous days worth of content.
I feel like, Joe, you should pull that up. Pull up last year's report card for the Patriots. I want to know the positives and negatives. Maybe we can review that later on tonight. Because imagine, like, being Robert Kraft and then, like, all right, we need to task a team to have a better report card next year. And he, like, employed a bunch of people to, like, all right, let's make a better weight room. We need a better chef. Hey, you know what I will tell you guys, as someone who went to the games this year? They gave us lobster rolls, dude. They were feeding us. I had clam chowder. They had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like, they fed us very well. So I would never, ever say anything about the Kraft's food or whatever. Whenever I've been around, they've fed everybody very well. And then in the summertime, they get us Papagenos, which is awesome. Who doesn't love Papagenos? I love that. So as far as Joe Murray's concerned, I think the Krafts do an excellent job feeding us. And they don't have to feed me anything at all. I'll just go get some street meat. Your thoughts at 617-779-0985. Mike is in Rhode Island. Hey, Mike. Mike. It's not ready. How about Rob? Rob's in Eastie. Rob.
What's up, Joe? How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. By far the best dish to let sit is a chicken palm calzone.
Oh, yeah.
It's like any calzone, really, but chicken palm calzone, you can order it for lunch, eat it one slice right away, and just pick on it all day. Let it sit. The cheese and the chicken cutlet, it's the best.
So are you from East Boston?
Oh, yeah.
Where would you go to get a chicken parm? Because the first thing about a chicken parm is knowing where to go to get a chicken parm. So you're in East Boston. Where would you go to get a chicken parm?
Oh, there's a few places in East Boston, but my new favorite is the Square Deli in Everett.
Oh yeah, Chris, the owner.
They're known for their steak and cheeses, which is great. Well, but they just do it different. The chicken palm.
Yeah.
You know, I eat to get the whole thing for myself. I eat one right away.
You eat the whole chicken parm to yourself?
Well, you pick at it all day. You let some of the slices sit.
Yeah, I eat it myself too. Who am I kidding?
What's your favorite dish to let sit?
Oof. You know, the other night, Big Jim brought some buffalo mac and cheese. I love some congealed cheese just sitting around all day. Not in the hot weather, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I can't explain it either. Just like you said, I can't explain it, but I think it's the cheese. I don't know.
I think it's the cheese, bro. I think that's what it is, but I don't know. I mean, I sometimes like steak tips if they've been sitting out.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And usually I don't like, you got to eat steak right away, but same thing with the calzone, a steak and cheese calzone.
Yeah.
Get an extra large, just let it sit all day.
What's the best place to go to in East Boston?
Italian food?
Reno's is my favorite.
Okay. Meridian Market.
Oh, yeah. Meridian Market's great.
And then Milano's is good because I see it. They do a sub where I don't see anywhere. They do like a chicken broccoli Alfredo sub.
Whoa.
Alfredo and broccoli. You go with a buddy. One person gets chicken palm, the other person gets that sub, and you get half and half, and you split it.
And then you split it.
Yeah.
I got you there. All right,
man. We got to go. Let's split some subs, Joe.
Anytime, man. What do you think on the Pats?
I think people are overreacting. I don't want to sign anyone big yet. We're still in the rebuilding phase. These guys, they drafted really well last year. Let's keep that going. Let's see how they do second year in the draft. And let's try and focus on running the ball a little bit more. Let's punch people in the mouth.
Yeah.
They could have done that. They could have done that with Stevenson in the Super Bowl. I wonder if we had a chance in that game if they just committed to running with Stevenson. But it was just in spots they did it. He had good runs. He didn't really get shut down at the line of scrimmage. He had 3 to 5 yards a pop. He just didn't get a lot.
All right, Rob. Appreciate you. Rob was more passionate talking about sports than food right there. Did you hear that?
It's not often on the Joe Show. Usually it's the other way around.
No, for real. You heard that, right?
Yes. Went up a notch there.
He was like, oh, yeah, Milanos, you got to get the chicken ziti broccoli.
Get him talking about the running backs, though.
And he was like, they need to run the ball, man. You got to punch him in the mouth. For real. We had someone talking about grilled cheese sandwiches and peanut butter and jellies. Loving it. This guy wants to run the ball down their throat.
You want to play a game, Joe?
Yeah, I love games.
You want to play a game next?
Want to do it on the other side?
Yeah.
Yes! I love games. I don't know what it is, but it's Friday the 13th. We'll do that next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5.
Oh, Joe. So now we have to fourth and improvise. Friday and improvise, whatever you want to call it.
Improvise. Friday, I'm in on that.
Well, Joe, there is a big sporting event happening tonight. I'm not sure how aware of it you are, but NBA All-Star Weekend is commencing as we speak, and right now, airing, I believe shortly, is the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. The Celebrity Game rosters have come out, Joe, so we're going to see how well Joe Murray knows celebrities. So let's start with... Well, the coaches, Joe, you will know the coaches. The coaches are Giannis.
Yes, Giannis.
Alex Antetokounmpo. Thanasis Antetokounmpo. And Mookie Betts are your four coaches.
Wait. It's the
Antetokounmpo triplets there,
Betts.
yes, and Mookie. Your honorary Antetokounmpo for tonight.
Okay.
All right, Joe, let's start with Team 1.
Yeah.
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yes, that's Key and Peele.
We've talked about them recently, yes.
So I at least know who that guy is.
Rome Flynn.
Nope, no clue.
Would you like to guess at what Rome Flynn does for a living?
Sounds like a guy that was on the WB.
He's an Emmy-winning actor, model, and musician. He is known for his role in The Bold and the Beautiful, which won him a Daytime Emmy, and his role in The Godfather of Harlem.
What's his name again? Rome what?
Rome Flynn. Handsome guy, but can't say I was too familiar with him.
Flynn. Nope.
Joe, are you familiar with Dylan Wang?
Is that a real guy?
Yes. I know there's been a lot of Wang talk on the Sports Hub this week from 2 to 6, but are you familiar with Dylan Wang, Joe?
Oh, God, I have no clue who Dylan Wang is.
Dylan Wang is an actor and singer. So tough we didn't get that one.
Is there any song maybe that I would know?
I don't believe so, Joe.
But I mean, who is Dylan Wang then?
He's from Meteor Garden, if you've ever heard of that, apparently. So, all right, Joe. Now I think you're going to get to know some of these guys.
Who is Dylan Wang?
Put that on a T-shirt. Sham Charania.
Oh yeah, that's from Well, now is he Yahoo now? What
ESPN insider.
ESPN, that's right. He was with FanDuel, but then he got criticized because he was sharing information for betting sites.
Don't you think that's
conflict of interest?
So yes, well, Sham stinks. He's bad at his job.
You're not a Shams guy, huh?
Guys that purposely manipulate the betting market of the sport they cover. No, I'm not really a fan of those guys, but I do think it's a good opportunity for Shams to look awful in front of the NBA audience. So I think that's kind of funny. Joe, are you familiar with Taco Fall?
Yes, he is a 7'6" player from the Senegal, excuse me, and he's one of the tallest people in the world. Former Celtics basketball player.
He will be on the team. Jeremy Lin.
Yes, he went to Harvard, played for the New York Knicks. Lynn Santity.
Are you familiar with Glorilla? Street Team Joe is saying, come on, this is an easy one.
Glorilla?
Yes. She is a rapper, Joe.
What? Who?
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
What is she saying?
Team Joe, very familiar, apparently.
Hang on. Glorilla?
Yes.
Glorilla. Man, I sound old. Is she dating Brandon Ingram?
That I don't know. I can't comment on BI's relationship status.
Her name is Gloria Hallelujah, named Glorilla.
Yes.
She wrote that song, Let's Go.
Who could forget?
She had the best rap performance at the Grammy Awards.
Street Team Joe is correcting you. It's called Let's Glow, apparently.
Oh.
How dare you?
Oh, yeah, she was on that song with Cardi B. The Tomorrow one.
Yes.
I know this. I know the song now. She's famous?
Yes, apparently so. Well, she's as famous as Rome Flynn and Dylan Wang.
She hangs out with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
I would say that's pretty famous. All right, Joe, let's continue. Are you familiar with Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Yes, football player.
Cafu.
No.
Cafu is a 2-time World Cup champion from Brazil, so he's probably the most famous person in here. Just kind of a random.
You know who Cafu is?
Yes, Brazilian legend, but weird that he's thrown in here. Now, Joe, let's head to Team 2. Are you familiar with Cody Jones. He's responsible for one of the more annoying things you see on the internet pretty often. A group on the internet. They like trick shots.
Oh, it's like a YouTuber?
He is the co-founder of Dude Perfect.
Dude Perfect. I know what that is. Is that Logan Paul?
I think it's adjacent, directionally correct. They just do a bunch of videos that they take 10,000 tries and then just post when they make it.
Hey, is the dude with the who I always ask what Drewski? Is he on the team?
I thought Drewski was playing, but I don't see him listed
I don't know what
here.
Drewski does.
He's funny. That's what he does.
I see him everywhere, but who is Drewski?
Great question.
Like, what does he do?
He's a comedian.
No,
a content creator.
Yeah, okay.
YouTuber.
Okay. I'm on TikTok, everybody, too. I'm a TikToker.
All right, Joe. Are you familiar with Taylor Frankie Paul?
No.
She is one of the stars of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. She will be lacing him up in the basketball game tonight.
I have no clue who that is.
Are you familiar with Jason Williams?
Basketball player?
Yes.
Okay, yep.
He will be playing tonight. Are you familiar with Mustard?
Who?
Mustard.
No.
You're not familiar with DJ Mustard?
Nope.
He's Kendrick's, music producer. He got in the mud there with Drake and so forth. How about Matt Ishbia?
That sounds familiar. Matt Ishbia.
He's
Basketball
the
player?
Phoenix Suns chairman and governor of the Phoenix Suns.
Okay, I knew that. He's the one who got fined recently.
I believe so, yes. We'll rifle through these last ones. Nicholas Vanstenberg.
Reminds me of somebody from the Social Network.
Okay, I don't know if he's a Winklevoss twin, but he is a Love Island USA star.
All right. Does Joe know these people?
Street Team Joe apparently knows most of these people.
Oh my God! This is so. I'm old.
We're learning together here, Joe. Are you familiar with Simu Lee?
No.
He is an actor. He was in Kim's Convenience, and I believe he is in the Marvel universe.
What is Kim's Convenience?
A good little show, just like a nonsense kind of convenience store. I think in Canada or something. I don't know.
All right, for real. Okay, let me just say this quickly. Who's the last guy? Who's the last person?
Keenan Allen.
Oh yeah, I know Keenan Allen. Well, how could
So there's your star-studded list for NBA celebrity game
I think
tonight.
I knew 4 people.
Other than athletes, maybe 2.
Key and Peele.
You knew Key and Peele?
And Keenan.
Yes. Street Team Joe is saying that Glorilla is an A-list type celebrity that you should know.
Give me a song.
I would vehemently disagree with that. I don't think we can play her songs.
We can't play her songs?
I would imagine the FCC may have an issue with that.
It's like a WAP kind of situation.
I would imagine there's some similarities there.
You know what was funny was when Mr. Kraft, when they were doing those Patriots things.
The what?
Patriots? With
Yes,
the dogs?
the Patriots, yeah.
Well, if you spell paw backwards, what's it spell?
WAP.
No.
No, I just received a text from my fiance saying Glorilla is very famous.
Come on.
You know?
Oh, jeez. Oh, Joe Murray, how do you not know who Glorilla is? Glorilla is a list. Mustard Joe. What?
You should have known Mustard.
All right, let me look them up. Let me just. DJ Mustard is definitely. Okay, I know that guy. DJ Mustard, I know. But
Mustard on the beach, Joe.
Okay, I know Mustard. I know him. He wears a big chain. I know who. By the way, I didn't Google any of these until I had to.
No, yes.
I know who DJ Mustard is after seeing him. But I would never know that was DJ Mustard.
I believe he made an appearance at the halftime show last year.
So DJ Mustard, I know now, but I had to look him up. Glorilla, though? Come on. I need a song. Come on, give me. Can you play it like without lyrics? I need a Glorilla. 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 No, it's another thing that I keep seeing all the time on TikTok is this big guy thing. You know the song, Joe? Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy. What is that? What is that from? I think I'm old, and I feel like I'm not old. I don't feel old. Who is Glorilla? See, I wouldn't know these people's names. Big guy, big guy, big guy. There it is, Joe. You know what I'm talking about. People are pissed at me that I don't know.
After a quick listen to a couple of Glorilla songs, it's going to be tough, Joe. It's going to be tough.
Can we play it without any lyrics, like instrumental?
Let me see if I can find an instrumental.
I mean, with Cardi, I bet you once I hear a song, I'll know it. But that's the problem with people nowadays is that, like, I need to know, like, I hate to use this term, but like the Hawk Tuah girl, I know who she is. Probably because she was, like, you know, in our faces. But I could at least identify her. Now, do I know her real name? No. Do I know what?
Oh, Joe, you know
that's
Glorilla.
That's Cardi, though. That's not Glow.
That's Glorilla.
That's Cardi.
No. I wish the mic was on for that one.
I heard it.
You're just getting
I heard it.
Joe, the background vocals from Joe through my mic.
Getting sticky. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize. I'll do better on my NBA.
Check in this time next year. We'll do this all over again.
Kendra is pissed at me. DJ Mustard, I know now, though. He stuck his face where it didn't belong in that Kendrick Drake thing. You know, him and his big chain. He's kind of a chubby guy, wouldn't you say? I mean, I shouldn't be calling anybody chubby, but...
I mean, if you're named after a condiment, I feel like there's some leeway there.
Who is the Wang guy again?
Dylan Wang.
What did he do?
He was a singer and actor, I believe.
Do we have any of his songs?
Let's see.
I mean, they got, you know. Do you know who I still don't know the name of the guy? Do you know the DJ that wears a costume?
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Thank you.
Yes.
What's his deal?
He wears a funny head.
Like, what's he do?
It's got to be kind of, I mean, would you think that would be great or terrible to be famous, but you're not really, like, he can walk around anywhere. No one's ever going to bother him unless he's got the marshmallow head on. That's kind of a good gig. Like the Daft Punk guys or whatever, you can just kind of...
Oh, they're made.
You can just walk around. No one knows what you look like. Kind of in on that.
Daft Punk has good songs, too. Dylan Wang. Meteor Garden. I don't know who this guy is at all. I'm looking at, like, things about him. I've never heard of this person in my life.
Street Team Joe is sending you TikToks of Glorilla he wants you to watch.
I know. Glorilla sounds like Cardi B, if I am not mistaken. Oh, I know her. I know that one. Thanks, Joe.
Our crack research department, Street Team Joe tonight.
And then Rihanna's got a beef with her now, right?
No, I think they're friendly.
Oh.
I believe so.
Remember when she had she did the halftime show, right?
Rihanna, yes.
She was pregnant.
Yeah, she was good.
Everyone was pissed about that. Why?
They were? I mean, I guess I missed that. Can't imagine being upset about a halftime show, but that seems to be in vogue these days. Enough to worry about.
We did a social this week, guys. Who will be the next halftime show?
Yeah, I think my vote was for Miley. I think was where I settled.
I was at Miley Cyrus, and I said, or Sabrina Carpenter.
See, I just don't know if Sabrina has the catalog.
Like how many songs?
Yeah, I don't know if she has the volume.
Did Dua Lipa ever do it?
She did the World Cup. I don't know. She hasn't done the halftime show. She did the World Cup, though.
Dua Lipa could do it.
She can do whatever she wants, Joe.
Dance the night away. See, I know all of them. I know all of them.
Oh, the Barbie movie, yeah.
But Glorilla? I said, maybe I should be better than that, but I just... Sorry, everybody. All right, we got to go to break. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Essential Sports Hub headline.
I know the jam. I know the jam. Big G-Lo in that GLE. I know that. On the shopping spree. What you know about me. I know that song. Why didn't I know that? Glorilla. Well, now I know. And now you all know as well. Glorilla. What did I have in the rundown for right now, guys? Let's see what we have here. Patriots questions. We did that. Red Sox update. What do you think about this game that's being moved, Scats, for the Celtics? So, no lie, I was supposed to go to the Super Bowl game with Hooch, but he went to the Super Bowl. so he picked another game. He goes, hey, what do you think about March 1st? And I was like, yeah. Well, today they've moved the game from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. What am I supposed to think? That's smelly.
He's back.
Beat. He's from St. Louis. What you know about beat, JT?
I mean, how are you supposed to think anything else?
How can I not?
Tatum's birthday is March 3rd. They'll be back from the West Coast trip. It's
a home game.
3 weeks out from now. We had other, NBA, WNBA athletes talk about after they started practicing 5-on-5, it was about 2 to 3 weeks out until they returned to, play. That's pretty much where Tatum's at right now. I think I would want the Tatum return game on national TV at 8 p.m., don't you?
Against a probably Embiid-less team?
No, you never know.
You never know when he plays.
You never know. Zion's played 30 straight games this year, so anything can happen.
Do you know what we've never talked about? Paul George.
Why would we?
Dude got suspended.
Yeah.
Has anyone fallen more than him? Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul. Take your ball and go home.
I will say this. Street Team Joe asked a question, and I think he meant it. He goes, hey, who's the worst player to ever not win a championship?
The best player.
Best player to ever not win a championship.
I think Chris Paul's in the conversation.
He's top five.
One of the biggest losers of my lifetime in professional sports.
To me, Charles Barkley wasn't a loser. He just never won.
Yeah, he was the best player in a league that had Michael Jordan. He was the second best player to Michael Jordan.
And Karl Malone was the third all-time leading scorer. Played with See, like the Stockton Malone thing, you got one of the all-time leading scorers and the guy who led the league or all career in assists and steals. Like Stockton and Malone was a thing.
They would be described as perennial losers nowadays and massive underachievers. That's how we would view them today.
And they were outstanding players.
Horrible guys, but good players.
Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller was one of the best shooting guards of all time.
Patrick Ewing.
Oh, God.
Another great player.
He blew a layup. Oh, my God. Patrick Ewing got the ball, right? Gave a guy a move, dribbled, and went to finger roll it in. The 7-footer. And the finger roll bounced out. Dunk it! Sorry for everybody if that was loud for you. I think Joe just his headphones over. You're 7 feet tall. Dunk the ball. Patrick Ewing has a very if anybody says, hey, who's the best player to ever come out of Boston, everyone's going to say Patrick Ewing went to Cambridge Range. I just, I don't consider him that guy. I've done this another night, so I'm not doing it again tonight. But, when we really talk about Boston basketball, we're really talking about Patrick Ewing, everybody. Loser. What a loser. Who else was on that list that we were talking about?
Luka.
Oh, Luka's a loser. Yeah, at least he went once, though, which I would give him credit for. How about Allen Iverson?
Yeah, Steve Nash, right? Never won one.
Steve Nash never won.
2-time MVP. Shouldn't be, but was.
So I never saw him play, but Elgin Baylor, I hear, comes up on that list a lot. I got one for you. Dominique Wilkins. Great player, dunk champion.
Celtic.
Well, lately. He was number 12 on the Celtics and couldn't dunk anymore. How about, would you put Vince Carter in there?
Not to the level of some of those guys. Great, very good player, but not to that level.
Tracy McGrady?
Same thing.
Grant Hill?
Very good player.
Injured.
Yeah.
Dikembe Mutombo?
Not that level.
No,
he was on that AI 76ers team, I think.
But he also brought Denver to beat a 1 seed. If you remember that, he was on the floor.
Was he on that? I think he was on that Sixers team. I could be wrong.
All right, we know who we got next. In or out?
What's it going to be, McFly?
What's it going to be, McFly? Friday the 13th edition next.
What's it gonna be, McFly? Are you in or out?
Don't go anywhere.
I'm the one you need for a dirty deed. I'm the best. Success is
as well.
Diet Coke.
Man, I don't know if there's any in there. In though, love Tic Tacs.
All right, Joe. Baywatch, a show we have talked about at length. Baywatch was something that occurred often on the night show. Baywatch, the lifeguard drama, set to make a return with Stephen Amell as the lead. Are we in or out?
So Stephen Amell is a wrestling guy.
He is.
He shows that he's actually been in the ring before.
A handsome fella.
It's not going to... Who are the women?
Joe, he was announced as the lead today. That was all I've seen.
Because listen, The Rock was the lead too. How'd that work out?
Yeah, him and Zac Efron didn't really carry their weight.
That's great. The Rock and Zac Efron are very handsome men. Who are the women?
We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Because Sydney Sweeney's too good for that.
Too big of a name, yeah.
You need TikTok stars.
Oh, there you go.
Or like Instagram models. Because, you know what's funny? You know what? I'm not even going to say it. Not even going to say it. But I will say this. Are you really getting acting on that show?
I mean...
Because the Hoff could act.
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
You don't think so?
Him and Pam were really...
I mean, Pamela was a fantastic actress.
Academy Award winner, Joe.
Yeah. She was great.
That's why she was cast. The acting.
She could run.
Oh, well, could she run, Joe? Those strides.
But it's hard to run on sand, Skaz. I think Yasmin Bleeth was on there. She was a great actress as well. Was Carmen Electra ever on Baywatch?
I'm sorry. I think so. I was a big Carmen Electra fan growing up.
Singled Out was... Well, Jenny McCarthy started first, though, right? Donnie Wahlberg's wife. Sorry, Donnie. Carmen Electra was electric. She was out at the right time. Because, again, you went from Pam to Jenny to Carmen Electra. I think they were the 3 Playmate of the Year award in a row.
Was that pre or post Rodman?
That was, well, post, because Jenny McCarthy was the 1994 Playmate of the Year, and I believe Pam Anderson was 93. I was 12, Skaz.
Impressionable.
And I think Anna Nicole Smith was in there as well. There was a lot back then that was a little cloudy in my brain, but they were all very big.
That they were, Joe.
Superstars.
That they were.
But Steve Amell's not moving the needle for me, bro.
That's not getting you off the couch.
I need to know who else is a part of this.
We'll keep an eye on
out.
the
I'm out right now. I'm out.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that cast. All right, Joe, we'll head to New York City for this next one. A bar in New York City has opened tables for people to dine with their AI companions. The bar, partnered with an AI app, lets guests customize and chat with virtual AI companions. The cafe features tables for one with iPhone stands for comfortable communication built in. Joe Murray, are you in or out?
I'm out on AI. I like to make the rap songs, and I like to use them as sometimes memes every once in a while. But that's about it. Joe, do you use ChatGPT or anything like that, Street Team Joe?
How do you think I get my sports facts?
Okay, real quick. Do you know what he means by an AI companion?
It was just someone who would be talking back to you, correct? Having a conversation with you?
I think this is for someone who is trying to date their phone.
You know,
Yes.
you know this is real. You ever heard some of these stories?
I've tried it out before.
Wait,
Hold
what?
on,
Wait, what? What?
Not AI companion, but you can talk to AI and you can have a good conversation.
Joe, you're not talking to anybody.
Okay, just be serious for a second. There was a guy. Oh, no, there was a woman.
There was like a movie made about this too.
Somebody's widow, man or woman, I can't remember what it was, died. But the AI took everything that they knew about the person who died and had their voice
out
and all that stuff.
Strong out.
But what happened was there was some friction between the AI created person the person.
No.
And the woman who was dead or whatever broke up with the man.
So his dead wife broke up with him, pretty much, is what you're saying.
I'm not kidding.
What a love story.
But, like, that's who you're creating. Like, I think like I said, embalm him. Don't ever bring him back. Don't bring him back. Don't, like, Tom Brady wants to, like, have a clone his dog. No.
Yeah, out on that as well.
No.
Yeah, Tom's been making some questionable decisions lately.
What do you think about AI during an emergency? Like asking AI for advice on like who to call, what to do.
Joe, I think artificial intelligence is there for those type of things. But when you want to have a companion, a love affair, like this isn't if you want pina coladas. Do you know what I'm saying?
Getting caught in the rain.
Yeah. On the dunes of the Cape. You didn't know that song?
I do know that song.
Thank you.
AI is going to take.
Do you know what that song's about?
If you like Pete? No, I have no idea what it's about.
Him and this girl were having trouble. Her girlfriend put something in the paper. I'm looking for this guy. And when they met up, they found each other.
All right, you're going to have to run that by me.
Never mind. Next, Joe.
All right, we will head to a restaurant in England for this next one. A restaurant in England is going viral for their chocolate-coated fried chicken burger, topped off with Ferrero Rocher. Gentlemen, are we in or out on a chocolate-coated fried chicken burger topped with Ferrero Rocher?
What do you think, Joe?
I think the chocolate coated is where I might pause on that.
Like, do you know
I'm
what
in on the fried chicken burger.
I have this coffee rub that I get from Trader Joe's. I put on pork chops. Fantastic. I would probably do like a chocolate rub, but I don't know if I want like actual chocolate on my chicken.
So is it like the Dairy Queen chocolate where it's like a crunchy exterior on the soft serve?
I think it's like melted, kind of like you would use for like pretzels or something, like a dipping chocolate.
Oh, dude, that's a good idea.
Oh, a dipping chocolate.
What if you made it and you could dip it in the chocolate?
I'm open to all options here.
I'm not out on this. I just don't know.
It might be too much.
But I'd try it.
All right, well, speaking of too much, we head from England to Belarus for this next one. A place in Belarus has been discovered where they make curacchinos, which is a cappuccino inside a rotisserie chicken. The rotisserie chicken is holed out, in the middle there, and then the cappuccino is poured into the rotisserie chicken, and it is drank. I will put it in Slack. There are pictures and videos of such place. This is a real thing. Gentlemen, are we in or out on the curacchino, a cappuccino inside a rotisserie chicken?
So, Joe, I told you that years ago I made a gravity bong out of a pumpkin in my 20s, like 20-something years ago.
How'd it work?
Fantastic. It's great. Fill the pump, get all the stuff out of the pumpkin, fill it up with water. Done. But I don't know if I want to have a cappuccino out of a chicken. Like, what would you eat out of a chicken?
Stuffing?
No, okay. How about I would eat broth and stuffing? Yep, broth and stuffing in.
What about Cheez-Its?
Sure, yeah.
Ritz, maybe? Like some crackers or something?
Yeah. Now start talking like liquids.
Cheese, like a warm
I do
queso?
cheese. Yeah, go ahead. Well, keep going.
Orange juice?
Out of a chicken.
No, thank you.
So now, do you want chocolate milk out of a chicken?
I don't think so.
So do you want a mocha latte, whatever?
I think I'm going to pass on the curacchino.
I love chicken, and I love a chino.
I love chocolate.
I love it all. I just don't know if I want to stick my face inside a chicken to drink something. If it was broth, I'd be all over it. Kind of like a chicken noodle. I don't even need the noodles. Just give me the... No, is that a toy brand?
Waymo is the driverless Ubers. So they are in like
seen
big
them in Vegas
and
already.
Stuff.
Yeah,
yes. So they are these Ubers that have no humans in them. They are AI. Well, Waymo...
Wait a second. There's no human at all in the driver's seat?
None.
It's not even the robot? Because I think in Vegas... Okay, keep going, though.
Well, yeah, it's a AI-powered car.
So it's just you get in the backseat of a car, and someone is... No one, actually.
Just you.
I've driven in one before in New York.
Yeah, just you. So Waymo has started paying DoorDash drivers to close doors of Waymos because when passengers leave the Waymo, they just leave the door open and they're not closing the door. And Waymo has no way to close their doors because it's only AI. So Waymo has offered DoorDash drivers up to $7 per door they close. Are we in or out on DoorDash drivers closing Waymo doors for money?
Well, what if it's 5 doors, meaning the 4 on the side and the tailgate?
No, they're leaving them all open.
That's 5.
That's 5.
7 times 5 is $35.
I'll close a door for that.
You have a potential to get $35 a car?
How do you log that?
They're putting it as almost like deliveries for the DoorDash drivers. They're marking the cars, and then if the doors are closed, they get $7.
Two doors is $14.
So you would you would accept a ride, right?
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Yep.
Dude, think about how preoccupied you would be to just close doors.
I'd have a buddy just keep getting Waymos and leaving the doors open. You know?
No, order the food.
There you go.
Then go outside. But then what's the point of it getting delivered? Well, all you got to do is you save $7 on every meal.
There you go, Joe.
Whoa. In on this.
All right, gentlemen, let's head to the movies for this next one. Jason Statham will star as Jason Statham in a new action comedy called Jason Statham Stole My Bike.
In.
Gentlemen, are we in or out?
No, I'm in on this one because I just feel like, a movie about a guy who makes movies about guys about Jason Statham. Jason Statham should do it. It's kind of like the dude who, why don't I forget his name? He might have been he was in the new Naked Gun.
Liam Neeson just talked about this.
Oh, no!
Oh, man.
If he's no longer with us.
Come Monday, it's
Liam
on you.
Neeson's the next guy. Joe, do you know that I'm the Reaper?
I do know you're the Reaper.
I just mentioned Morgan Freeman.
Well, let's hope he has
dies over the weekend. I'm gonna be pissed, and you guys are gonna give it to me.
Yeah, certainly.
Dad.
I have Zoe.
He is the voice of God, though.
He's doing the new Spielberg Dinosaurs documentary as well, so he'll be the voice of the dinosaurs.
Wait, what were we just talking about, though? Jason Statham.
Yes. Thank you.
He was also in the Megalong Dong.
The Italian Job, I think he was in.
But the shark movie.
Oh,
yes,
the Megalodon.
The
I thought he was in
Megalong
Sharknado. That's what I was, but he's not.
You ever saw Megalong Dong 2?
I have not.
I watched it. It's terrible. They're trying to find.
Isn't like Mark Cuban in or maybe he's in Sharknado. I forget.
Yeah,
but he's in one of those. Yeah.
No, Megalong Dong Part 2 is awful. It's so bad you have to watch it. You know when you're on your TV and it goes to a stream, not Tubi, but some other weird name. Have you ever watched
Pluto or whatever?
Something.
Yeah.
Dude, horrible movie, but I watched the whole entire thing.
What an endorsement.
How do they kill the shark, Joe?
Well, you got to watch the movie. Spoiler alert.
The reason why the sharks can live is because there's colder temperatures. And so they have to find Jason Statham has all the ability to do that. But the shark lives in colder water.
So it's like a worse Jaws.
It's awful. Not even Jaws.
Right. Let's get to the important stuff, gentlemen. WrestleMania on the horizon, and rumors about potential matches. Where is it?
It's in Vegas.
Yeah, why not?
I have 1 foot in.
There you go.
But give me some.
Well, let's see. Joe, would you be in on Brock Lesnar versus LA Knight at WrestleMania?
You think Brock Lesnar's gonna take one for LA Knight?
Joe, I'm just the messenger here. So that was one reported match. So you're telling me you're out on that.
LA Knight. Okay.
Did we have an intern who was a big LA Knight fan?
I think so. LA Knight's got a good gimmick. He's cool. Whatever. Brock Lesnar's not losing to that jerk.
All right, let me give you another one. Would you rather that, or would you rather Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania? Yes, I think he is a monster of a gentleman.
He is.
Yes.
He's a monster.
In on that guy.
So I'm in on that. You know why? Because Brock might like the idea of I can help this guy propel his career. So that's the story of Stone Cold, why he retired. So Stone Cold, what happened was when Stone Cold was towards the end of his career, Stone Cold Steve Austin took his ball and went home. He was upset with Vince McMahon because Vince wanted to put a match of Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar, but have no push. No, he thought it was a WrestleMania match. And then, like, Vince McMahon wanted to do it on like a Monday Night Raw or something. And Stone Cold's like, this is horrible billing. Why would we do this? And literally, Stone Cold went home and never wrestled again until 2 years ago in Dallas against Kevin Owens. But, like, this is my whole point, is that when you're in wrestling, just like John Cena lost to Gunther, right? Gunther's now the nice guy. It's like a play. It's like you passed the torch. You know what I'm saying? Obafemi could get a torch pass because he's big. You can sell him. LA Knight, hell no.
Gives Brock a couple nights off if he goes over.
If Brock beats him, at least Obafemi's strong. You get it? In. Out on LA Knight, in on Obafemi.
All right, gentlemen, we do have our friend Mike Kadlick coming up shortly. We'll wrap up very quickly with two baseball ones. Roman Anthony to the World Baseball Classic, pending a physical. Are we in or out?
Out. I don't like it. I want him winning games and playing games for the Red Sox, not for anybody else.
Also out. Same reasons.
But he'll get a rub, and he'll be around great players. Send Mike Trout.
All right, and we will end with this one tonight. Old friend Chris Sale making some waves in the MLB community earlier today, saying that he will never challenge a ball or strike call under the new ABS system, saying that's the ump's job, not mine. Are we in or out on Chris Sale being a giant baby and saying he will never challenge a ball or strike call?
The guy's so accountable that he's such a big baby. Like, right? Oh, it's not my fault after the game. It's always, I'm not gonna. I'm a hardo. It's kind of like Garrett Crochet throwing a first pitch strike every time. Ooh, I threw him into this.
I'm still wondering about the bike he fell off in Boston.
Yeah. Do you know? Last year he was having a Cy Young campaign, dive for a ball.
Yeah.
And was out for the rest of the season.
You hate to say it.
That's how he got hurt.
No,
dove for a ball.
He's physically.
He's fragile.
He's going to be one of those guys that you're going to look at as like, man, Hall of Fame arm, no body.
He's not on Baywatch.
Oh, he ain't. No way.
No way.
Was he still pitching
He'd break his foot on the sand.
Strong gust of wind's taking that guy down.
Yeah.
Did he still pitch upper 90s or mid 90s?
Chris Sale's a great pitcher. You can't stay healthy. It's a great pitcher. Now, I will ask the question, lefty versus righty here, but who is better, Josh Beckett or Chris Sale?
In their, at their absolute peak, Chris Sale. But Josh Beckett, much better career.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
career-wise, Beckett's going to go on to have a better career. I should probably look that up during the break here because we have Mike Kadlick coming up. That was a good dinner out. Woo-hoo-hoo! Friday the 13th. All right, Mike Kadlick, CLNS next on the Sports Up.
From the Top Fair Times News. Dutcher and Hardy. Owen Beetle. Felger and Mass. The Bruins. The Celtics.
right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. Well, let's have an end of the season wrap up when it comes to the Patriots. He joined us all season, and then in the playoffs, I don't know what happened to him, but they sent him to San Francisco. And his name is Mike Kadlick. He's of CLNS. He's of Sports Illustrated. Hi, Mike. How are you tonight, sir?
Joe, how are you? Happy Pizza Friday. It is. It's so good to be back. Like you said, it's been a while. Fridays were our thing, and then the Celtics started up. So it's been a minute, but no, I'm doing well. Thanks for having me back on. I appreciate you.
How was the Super Bowl, the experience for you? And, obviously you're out there, you're doing your thing, the game happens, and then you came home. What was your overall thoughts?
Yeah, the experience is incredible, right? I mean, being at a Super Bowl was, a goal I had always set for myself, be it a fan, be it in media. So to be out there was incredible. The whole week was super fun, a ton of good content. Radio Row was, a fun place to be at. The city itself, the Bay Area, it was tough because everything was spread out. Like the stadium was in one place, Radio Row was in another. The team hotels were in a different city. So it was kind of a pain to get around, but it was a good vibe, and then the game happened, and we saw what happened. The Patriots were clearly not up to speed with that Seattle team, so that was obviously tough. But I think in general, I'm sure that you guys have said it, and everyone's kind of said it. The Patriots were kind of playing with house money at that point, so it was hard to, I guess, not blame them for the loss because, they obviously got there and you want to win. But I think that this team exceeded expectations, and here we are now getting ready for 2026. So absolutely exhausted is the final couple words I have for the week. But we've got some sleep the last couple of days, and we're ready for the offseason now. So
I've watched the NFL film stuff, and I've dug in a little bit. There's no way I can sit here and tell you that Drake May wasn't healthy. He was not healthy. And right. I think it was just everything, right? I don't think Will Campbell was healthy and up for it. I think Josh McDaniels could only use half the playbook. Like it trickled down, and I wonder if it was just like, I don't know if they really had a philosophy, but what I do know is they didn't want to quit, and I think that was important to everybody. But I wanted to ask you this. Do you think that there was an issue between the offense and the defense? Some of the words that Christian Barmore said, I don't know. Like, I know the offense picked up the defense a ton this year, but in the playoffs, the defense definitely picked up that offense.
Yeah, those comments were kind of interesting to me from Barmore. Like you said, he's kind of saying, like, it wasn't us. And I couldn't tell if that was him saying it wasn't the defense's fault or if, this particular day, this game was not us as a unit. Like, oh, this wasn't the team we were all year, and that's what hurt him. I couldn't kind of read into that, and unfortunately the season's over, so we're not really able to ask him what he meant. But as far as the yin and yang, if you will, between the offense and defense, like you said, that kind of happened all season long, where they were able to get to 14 regular season wins, in part because on the offense's worst days, the defense was great, and on the defense's worst days, the offense was great. And, we kind of saw that from the beginning of the year, where the Patriots offense was trying to get themselves into a groove, and Drake was playing solid, not MVP level quite yet, but that run defense, remember early on in the year, they hadn't let up 50 yards to a running back in like the first 5 or 6 weeks or whatever it was. And then Milton Williams gets hurt, and they start to let up defensively, and then the offense and Drake May start to kick butt, and he becomes the MVP candidate that he ends up being. And then it kind of went the other way in the postseason, like you said, where they go up against three elite defenses in really four actually in Los Angeles, in the Texans, Denver, and then obviously Seattle on last Sunday. And it kind of got the best of the offense, and as you said, the injuries were kind of there as well. So. I couldn't tell exactly what Barmore meant, but I think when you get to that point in the year, all bets are off in the final game too, where you can't really, it's hard to point blame on, well, we did our job today and they didn't. Like, it's a team sport. We all know that. And the Patriots got as far as they did because of it. So, but on the injury front, I do think, and I hate using it as an excuse, I really do, because, when you play 21 games, everyone's banged up. And that was kind of the gist of where Drake May was, and I think ultimately Will Campbell was, where, he did tear a ligament in his knee, but he was clear and he was able to come back. So if you're healthy enough to play, you should be expected to play at your highest level. So I think that was unfortunate. And then same with Drake May. Clearly his shoulder wasn't 100%. You saw it, you mentioned the NFL films thing. he landed on that right arm a couple times, and it looked like he was in pain. But Vrabel kept picking him up. They kept saying to put their heads up and they're not going to quit and all that stuff. And I think that's obviously the right attitude to have. But going forward, I think they do have to kind of, I guess, level off, if you will, where they are as far as the offense is going to pick us up on some days and the defense is going to pick us up on other days, and that's the kind of football we're going to play.
Were you standing outside Dedham Courthouse today regarding Stefon Diggs?
I was not there, but he was obviously there for a brief arraignment. He's due back in, I believe, April, so I did not cover it live. I knew it was going to be something pretty quick. He pleaded not guilty to the incident, and we go from there.
Do you think he's all right? So you must know the timeline, but he has $6 million owed to him in March. Do you think the Pats go that route?
I wonder, and I don't think it's any of the off. I mean, I think the off.
I don't think it has. I don't think it. It might be a reason to bail out, but I don't think it's a reason why they'll do it. It will be a.
No, I'm with you. I think the offensive weaponry around Drake does need another shakeup, and it obviously got them as far as it did, but you saw that they just couldn't compete with that Seattle team. That Seattle defense was a lot better than even I thought they were going into that game. I mean, I knew they were a solid bunch, but Patriots were clearly outmatched, and I think they were outmatched in the weapons department. Now, Kayshon Boutte had a good year. Pop Douglas is a good little player. Steph Diggs obviously, hit 1,000 yards again this year, which I thought was promising, and frankly something that nobody thought he was going to. So, it was good enough, but they need more there to get over the hump. And you saw it where when push comes to shove in that game, Drake couldn't go to Steph Diggs on, a quick option route. He didn't find, I think he found Hunter Henry maybe once or twice in the entire second half. Pop Douglas, nowhere to be found. And really, it was Mac Hollins across the middle on that one, dig route where he put it where only Mac could get it, and then the other, that deep ball down the sideline for the touchdown. So, and I don't even think Mac Hollins, could be back. Like, I think they really do need to overhaul it, and whether that be trade for a guy, sign a guy, draft a guy, whatever. I just think they need more help in that room. And while they obviously 180'd from the year prior, where it felt like there was no leadership in that room, there was really no pulse at pass catcher whatsoever. They obviously were able to improve on that, but I still think that Drake May made that room better. And at times, given that he's 23 and still growing and progressing, there's times where the wide receiver room needs to make him better, and we obviously didn't see that on Sunday afternoon.
Mike Kadlick's on the line right now. He's from CLNS. They sent him to the Super Bowl. I know. Yeah, dude. You know what? I was here. You missed a lot of snow.
Yeah, you had Barthy though, right? You guys did your was it 6 to 7 show or whatever?
Yeah, it's called the Big Game Preview.
Yeah, how'd that go?
They made a logo and everything.
Hell yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, Barth. Did you hang out with Barth the whole time?
Oh, I hung out with Barth. We did our CLNS crossover shows with him and Hines, and we did the whole thing. So he was just like all of us. Barthy was working his butt off out there for 98.5.
Ashton Grant's going to stay. He'd rather be the QB coach of the Patriots than be the offensive coordinator of the Raiders. Your thoughts?
Local guy from Connecticut. I think that the job here makes all the sense in the world for him. I don't know how much familiarity he has with a guy like Clint Kubiak anyway. So that felt like, maybe they were just interviewing him not for the sake of interviewing him necessarily, but maybe he just thought that coming back here was a better option, continue learning with Josh. He obviously had success this year. And the other thing I wonder too, Joe, is now this is not informed. This is kind of speculation and trying to read some tea leaves. But with a guy like Thomas Brown, who could potentially go elsewhere, maybe for another offensive coordinator role. Now, I don't know where the rest of the league is in their process and things like that. But if Thomas Brown were to leave, a pass game coordinator job would then open up here because he's coaching the tight ends and he's the PGC. So maybe Ashton Grant gets some sort of promotion in that regard here within the building. So I just think, he had a good run of it here this year, helping Josh with the Drake May development. I think he, enjoyed his time, and he's looking to, continue and ready to go here. And maybe whether it's this year for that promotion, whether it's a year later or whatever, they had a good thing going, and I don't think he wants to leave. So good on him. I think he was excellent in Drake's development, just like Josh McDaniels was, just like Mike Vrabel was. And now there's even more continuity, given that obviously, at least this year, Josh McDaniels isn't going to go anywhere either.
All right, Mike, your thoughts on the report cards from the owners denying the players to make them, and what was your report card on San Francisco?
The fact that the owners aren't going to allow the report cards is embarrassing. It's ridiculous. They're showing their ass. We can say that on here. Just can't add the other part of it. So they're just kind of saying they know that they've been embarrassed about it, but now they have the leverage, if you will, to take that away. And I think it's complete nonsense. That's been one of the maybe highlight isn't the right word, but one of the tentpole sort of events in the offseason has been those report cards and finding out, what owners are taking what they make from their team and giving it back to the franchise, and ones who aren't and are just, greedy owners and not replenishing the well, if you will, for the team. So I think it's embarrassing for the owners. I think that makes them look even worse than the report cards themselves did, the fact that they don't actually want to let their players weigh in. So I hope now, and I think the PA came out with a statement today, I didn't read it in full, but said that they're still going to do them. They're just not going to make them public. So I don't know what that's going to fix, but I look forward to those getting leaked or players leaking things to media members. And I know a lot of people have said it out there, but I'll say it on here too. My DMs are open if any players want to complain about the Patriots or any other place and get the word out there, because I really do think it's helped, I think, a lot. And I look at the Patriots as a prime example. They've been they've been at the bottom of those report cards for the last couple of years, whether it be the family room, the weight room, the facility. And look, now the Patriots are building a brand new spot just outside of Gillette to have a standalone new locker room, a new practice facility, and things like that. So, shaming these owners works, and I think that they should be able to continue to do that. So that's rough on the owners. Again, I think it makes them even look even worse. A report card on San Francisco.
Yeah, how is your? Because I heard outside the hotel it was a little. Was it sketchy or not?
Yeah, it was a little sketchy. I just think where Radio Row wasn't in a great area, in my opinion. And I know I said it before, but I just think the structure of how they did it was tough because, again, the stadium, Levi's, is in Santa Clara. Radio Row was at the Moscone Center, which is in San Francisco. The Patriots stayed in Santa Clara, which was like the Santa Clara Marriott. So that was far away from where we were staying. And then media night on Monday was in San Jose at the San Jose Convention Center. So there was way too much, nothing was centrally located. So that was kind of a pain. And, as was said on these airwaves last week, it wasn't necessarily a great, a great city in general to be in. But
all right. Have you ever heard of Glorilla before?
Glorilla? No, I can't say I have. What is that?
See? He's younger than me, Skaz.
What is it?
No, well, we're watching the celebrity basketball game tonight.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And Skaz goes, all right, Joe, do you know who these people are? And one of them was Glorilla. Now, I know who Glorilla is after I've heard her song.
So she's a singer?
She's from Memphis.
I'm looking her up now.
Yeah. But you don't know who she is.
No, I got no clue. Never heard of Glorilla.
What about DJ Mustard?
Oh, her name's Gloria, and she changed her stage name to Glorilla.
Oh.
Get it?
Got it. Good.
Okay. Yep, get it, got it, good. Who else is in the celebrity game?
Who else we got tonight? David Wang?
Don't know who that is.
Dylan Wang.
Who's Dylan Wang?
See?
This used to be a good celebrity game, too. I remember a couple years ago, Justin Bieber was in it. I think the Rizzler was in it a couple years ago, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, he's talented.
Yeah, I ran into Big Justice at Radio Row, actually.
Oh, Big Justice? Did you get a photo?
Yeah, I threw Big Justice a touchdown. It's on my Twitter.
Oh,
him and his sister.
You actually threw passes at the Super Bowl?
I threw a pass to Big Justice on Radio Row. I'll send you it after. It was good stuff. Yeah.
And who else did you meet at Radio Row that was cool?
Ran into Mac Jones again. That was funny.
Oh, how's that going?
Good. He was happy to see us. He remembered me, so that was kind of funny. Ran into him, asked him how he was doing. Saw Kendrick Bourne, Joe Milton. Unfortunately, we tried to get them on the podcast, but they were running around like nuts to the other station, so couldn't get them on. But again, saw Joe Milton, Mac Jones, Kendrick Bourne. Who else did we run into? I mean, everyone was out there. The McAfee show was there, and all the Fox Sports crew. So it was good. The Felger and Maz, obviously, you guys were out there doing middays and afternoons. They had a lot of good guests. So no, it was a good week. Obviously it ended pretty tough for the Patriots here. So,
well, it's Pizza Friday. Where'd you go?
Olivati in Norwood. Actually have a wedding to go to tomorrow night. My cousin's getting married on Valentine's Day. So
in or out on that.
Probably out. I mean,
well, it's your cousin. So you love your cousin. I know that.
I do. I love my cousin. I understand that.
Do I know these people?
No, you don't. It's the other side. It's not. Okay. It's not the side you know.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
But so me and the wife did a Valentine's Day dinner tonight instead, and went to Olivati, nice Italian place in Norwood. And instead of getting a nice, not that pizza's not nice, but I didn't go chicken parm. I went with a pizza instead. Got a nice pepperoni pizza, and it was good stuff.
There's a new place opening out there called Gemma. Have you heard of that?
I haven't. Where is it? In Norwood?
Yep.
Where is it opening? Is it pizza?
I don't know. Google it.
Gemma Norwood.
But the guy that used to be the chef at Lewis's.
Oh, okay.
Hyde Park guy.
Gemma Kitchen and Bar. Gemma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ask for Joe. Tell him Joe sent you.
I will. Oh yeah. This is right near me. Okay. I'll have to check it out once it's open.
Yeah, go in there. Just say, hey, you Joe?
I will. Wait, so the guy's name is Joe?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I will ask him. I'll say Joe Murray sent me.
That's exactly what you're going to tell him.
Perfect. All right.
And then
what did you make of the Super Bowl? I know we obviously the expectations of the Patriots were lower than most, not just on this show but across the board. But they made it there. Did you think they should have won the game? Did you think they were overmatched? What was your take on it?
I think the better team won for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard for me. Like, I love to be critical of Josh McDaniels.
Yes.
But you can see I'm holding it back because, dude, they didn't do any of their jumbo packages that they did all.
No, they ran it once, I think, all night, maybe twice.
Westover played 5 downs.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's the difference, right? But but generally when they're successful, they run the ball or use a jumbo package.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe they went away from that. And I know you said no excuses and all that stuff, but I don't know. I think when we talk about this in months later or years later, we're going to be like, yeah, Drake May was hurt in that game. That's just what we're going to say. We're not going to be like, oh, that was one of the best Seattle defenses. What we are going to say, because it's actually factual, Drake May was hurt and they couldn't run any plays to they did nothing to help him. No motion, no jumbo, no nothing. They knew he was hurt.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And again, I don't necessarily put it on Josh either, even though they didn't open up the offense. And I think that although it was a close-ish game until the fourth quarter, I still don't think they were able to do anything. Maybe it was the injury. Maybe it was the Seattle defense. Maybe they just didn't feel like they had, the answers to the test. But you're right. They didn't really open much up. They did not, go to their bread and butter, running the football with 6 offensive linemen and a fullback. They didn't pull out a trick play or two, which Josh has been known for in these big games. And not that a trick, like you said, it's not like Jack Westover is going to make the difference in the Super Bowl. It's not like one double pass is going to make the difference. But maybe get a spark there, or maybe do something, or turn to what what worked for you all year. It just felt like they were kind of lost. And I do wonder, like you said, if it was Drake's injury, if it was the fact that Campbell was injured, and also just that young offensive line was overmatched by a great front. So. It wasn't great. I think they're still, as we know, a good team, and will not necessarily be back to the Super Bowl, which is what stings the most. I feel like everyone expects it to be the dynasty era Patriots, where, okay, we're back, and now we'll just go to the AFC Championship game. It's going to be a long road back, but I do think, as Vrabel said to us on Tuesday morning, they have the foundation, and I think that's all you can ask for. So,
all right, before I go, Mike.
Yes.
Street Team Joe and I did an event, and I took him to Lambert's.
Okay.
Joe, pop your mic on. So can you tell Mike Kadlick what it was like when we went to Lambert's?
So, Mike, I'll paint you a picture. We go into
place is unreal.
We go into Lambert's, right? Immediately greeted by the owner. We get fried chicken, the whole work, some French fries, free merch. We take a walk down. We got an old guy saying, "I love Joe Murray." We got a couple employees saying, "I love Joe Murray." We go to the calzone line. He's got fans everywhere. We go to the sandwich line. He's got this hot woman saying, "Are you Joe Murray?" It was like an A-list. It was like Mark Wahlberg was walking through Target, and everyone was coming up to him. And I was like, I was a part of an entourage.
Tell him how the food was.
Oh, it was A+. I mean, the sandwich and the calzone.
Calzones, dude.
Oh, they cook everything. What was the oil they cook everything in now? Yeah, we'll forget. But they changed it up.
Nino made us try it because of the oil, but I can't remember anything about it.
Maybe it was.
Nah, they got everything there. They really do. I mean, their delis. I'm a sucker for like a Saturday afternoon fat deli sandwich, like turkey, lettuce. I know you're not a lettuce guy, but
no, they're turkey, cheese, mayo. Oh yeah.
And they have their own Chipotle in the corner too. Like they have a full burrito stand. It's like you get calzones, burritos, and like any sandwich you could imagine.
Now that we're on the topic, guys, we went to a place on Saturday afternoon in San Francisco. It was in South San Francisco, and it was, and I want to find the name of it. I want to shout them out. It was the best deli sandwich I've ever had.
Really?
They were, yes. It was called.
What'd you get on it?
Little Luca. I know not everyone's watching on YouTube, but can you see my phone? You see that little shop there?
Well, I'm waiting because we're on a delay, but Little Luca.
Little Luca, Lucca.
Do you ever see that guy on TikTok? He always throws his glasses when he sees good food. Jordan, I think his name is.
I love Jordan the Stallion.
Yeah, but like, you know how you were talking about this, Mike? He would see, there it is. I see Little Luca. He would see Little Luca, you talking about it, and he'd throw his glasses, and then all of a sudden he'd be like, all right, I flew to San Francisco to go see Little Luca shop. That guy's awesome on TikTok.
So they had this homemade like garlic sauce that they put on every sandwich. It was like pesto-y garlic, just like, it was so good. Turkey, cheese, mustard, garlic sauce, pickles. It was unbelievable.
Well, Mike, I know we've promised to have you in studio.
Yeah.
But now we have no excuse this offseason.
No, we'll get back to it. We did our one pizza night over the summer, and we'll get back to it.
I forgot about that.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Street Team Joe picked me up out of the parking lot.
What are you, like our valet?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he had to come get me
he couldn't get in.
Yeah, he had to come get me at the elevator. So no, we'll do another. We got pizza, I think, too that night. I forget. Yeah, so we'll do it again.
Was that a burnt edges night?
Was that? Do you remember the pizza, Mike? Was it a smaller slice or a larger slice?
No, they were bigger. I just don't remember where we got it from.
Might have been Frank Pepe's.
It was Frank Pepe's.
Oh, it was Pepe's. You're right. Yep. No, that sounds right. Yeah.
All right, Mike. Well, great job this season. You covered a Super Bowl.
Appreciate you. It was crazy.
You made it. All right. Well, enjoy the wedding tomorrow. Let me know if it's worth. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about a Valentine's Day wedding.
Yeah, me either. But I got my dinner in with the wife, so we're good, and now we'll go celebrate it with the family. So thanks for having me as always, and like you said, we'll get together. We'll do another hour in studio at some point the off season.
You got it. He's Mike Kadlick. Everybody, check out his work. CLNS. Follow him on Twitter. He's Mike Kadlick, and we got to go to break on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Essential Sports Hub headline presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
All right, Stefon Diggs in court today. Pleaded not guilty. record be if they kept it together without Jason Tatum this year?
I mean, virtually the same. How many games is Kristaps Porzingis and Drew Holiday playing?
Would they be the second or third seed?
Yes.
Okay. What Red Sox position player could take the biggest jump outside of Roman Anthony?
Caleb Durbin.
Is there anyone you would trade James Haggins for?
Connor McDavid, Macklin Celebrini, yes.
Who will have a better season? Rafael Devers or Alex Bregman?
Give me Devers.
Joe, nothing. he just stood there and looked at you the whole time.
Hey, Skaz was making some good points.
He was.
I'd go Devers too.
I go Devers. No, why? Because he plays more games.
He's younger.
He also hits 30 home runs a year.
Yeah.
Who is the next 2024 QB drafted QB to make the Super Bowl?
Caleb Williams. I think that Bears team is absolutely stacked.
I think the favorites have to be Caleb or Jaden. I don't see it being Penix or McCarthy or Bo Nix there. Yeah.
But Tyler Shuck.
I like Tyler Shuck.
That was last year. What about Spencer Rattler? No, Spencer Rattler was the other guy.
No, yeah, it was Caleb, Jaden, Drake, Penix, JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix.
Will the Patriots sign their own draft picks or make trades in free agency?
Can we do both? I would prefer both. Why not both?
They usually sign their own guys.
Who's at the top of your wish list, Joe?
For free agency or
for free agent? Trade. If you could have one guy who's been rumored on the trade market or free agency, who would you take? It's got to be Crosby, right?
Trey Hendrickson.
Oh, but on a short term, can't give him the bag.
No, but I think he would hold down the end.
Yeah, a little bit. You don't have to give up.
And they don't have
rounder.
to, because you have to pay pass rushers. You have to give up stuff for pass rushers. Finally, favorite Girl Scout cookie flavor.
Skaz, what did you go? Cinnamon?
Yeah, I'll look up the names now so I have the correct name.
Mine's always the peanut butter chocolate ones, Joe.
How about this? Favorite cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory?
Reese's. And not even close.
I used to go Adam's Peanut Butter Fudge Cup. I got a banana vanilla last week. Oh.
Banana vanilla.
Oh, I used to get the red velvet.
You know, cheesecake is probably the biggest example of a food that you don't think, or like, if you told me what obviously cheesecake is a cake made from cheese. That doesn't sound very appetizing to me.
Joe, if you are going to hang out with a woman, what food are you getting? Or dessert?
Well, remember we discussed this before. I'd go right into wings to see if she can hang with me and she's okay with, me not looking too great while I'm eating. Wings or burger. Go right for it. I want to be myself.
Cheesecake to go, baby.
Cheesecake to go.
Skaz, you're very quiet over there.
I'm not I can't really eat cheesecake. I'm sure it's absolutely delicious, but it's not something that I can eat.
What about an ice cream with 2 spoons?
Yeah, it's romantic. Sure, why not?
What about a thin mint
Frosty there?
Frosty.
Yeah, why not? I'm in on that.
Oh, Skaz, are you a Frosty guy or McFlurry guy?
Well, the McFlurry machine's always broken, so I would go Frosty there.
You said the exact same thing.
What'd you have on that? You had something on that?
Oh, I did have an update on that. I thought about this more last night. I do think I like, if a McFlurry's made correctly, I would switch my answer from a Frosty to McFlurry because I'm in on the mini M&Ms. The mini M&Ms are way better than regular.
If they don't have the Swisher, I don't want it.
Yeah, because then it's just like, you're
thing that spins
pure
the McFlurry?
The Blizzard is the king of them all.
Oh, DQ.
Not even close.
Blizzard is the queen and king.
Yeah, not even. If you want something mixed in your ice cream, that's the 1-1 pick.
Skaz and I are supposed to have a DQ date.
Yes, on the horizon.
DQ's got great food.
Great food.
We should all meet at
There's
DQ.
a grill and chill. There's a grill and chill near me.
I'll go.
Yeah,
Down.
why not?
What toppings are you going, Skaz, in your ideal Blizzard?
So at DQ, if I was non-dairy restrictions, I go chocolate blizzard with Reese cups. That's the chocolate and peanut butter. You can't go wrong. They do have great dairy-free dilly bars at Dairy Queen, so that's what I get nowadays. Little dilly bar.
Does it taste similar to?
I think it's great, but I also, don't really know. It just while we're here, this is. I'll save it for musings. I have something that I learned this week that changed my world. I'll say that. Yes, it was a tough realization for me. I'll say that.
In a good or bad way?
Still processing, Joe. Still processing.
Uh-oh.
Groundbreaking.
Well, the room temperature Cajun fries that you gave me.
Oh, yes, Joe's Five Guys fries. They're pretty good. Not bad.
What's in the Joe Murray Blizzard?
What would be in a Joe Murray Blizzard? Reese's peanut butter cups and like Gushers.
Oh, Gushers with the cups?
Yeah, or Charlie's.
They get like frozen though.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
All right, hey, this hour of the Sports Hub is brought to you by Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NowOneGetOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next draft or oil change at Valvoline. It's an oil change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Hey, it's Sean Flaherty, managing partner at Catches Law Group. If you've spent years working in construction, the wear and tear in your body.
Roman Anthony added to the Team USA at the World Baseball Classic pending a physical. The Celtics game on March 1st has been moved from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Chris Paul has officially retired, and Steph Diggs pleaded not guilty today in a Dedham courtroom. Headlines are brought to you by Boston Prolotherapy. Don't let joint pain keep you off the court, course, or trail. Eliminate that pain with Dr. Franke of Boston Prolotherapy. I'm Joe Murray.
Tackler in deep three. Violent two-hand slam. Wow.
98.5 Sports Hub.
In the world unrelated to sports, so sit back, relax, and get your mind in the game and listen to the words of a grown man complaining.
All right, Murray's Musings here on 9. You know who Jason Voorhees is?
He says yes. Saying it meekly, though.
You know the story? Lived in a lake.
Crystal Lake.
His mom.
I think.
He attacked.
Give me Michael.
Because I know that he beat Freddie in Freddie versus Jason. But Freddie was still alive because he was holding his head and he was smiling. There might have been a part 2 of that, but I never saw it. But do you know what it is? The Wedding Singer.
Oh, maybe my favorite Sandler movie.
How the hell has he never seen it?
Tremendous movie.
Do you know what it's about, Joe?
It's about a wedding singer who falls in love with Julia Gulia.
Named Drew Barrymore in real life. And she's dating this guy who makes lots of money.
And then Billy Idol comes to the rescue.
Yep. And then he dated this girl that left him at the altar. Should probably mention that, right?
Yes. Joe was telling me that it is the 28th anniversary of the release of The Wedding Singer today. So that's probably why it's on television.
Okay. Yeah, and then, he woke up with her wearing the Van Halen t-shirt, and that brought the band bad luck, and I think that's what broke him up.
Yeah. Can't be wearing Robbie's Van Halen t-shirt.
Yep. And then his best friend owned a limo.
Well, he had to pass a test first.
Who was grandma's boy?
That's maybe my favorite part in the movie.
Is the fact that guy's grandma's boy?
Just him doing the test for the limo
test.
and he's trying to get the people in the back.
Do you want to know what part I really liked about the movie, Skaz, to be honest with you?
John Lovitz.
Oh, well, yeah, he saw that scene with me in here. Because he didn't get it either. He was trying out to be they were trying out wedding singers.
He's losing his mind.
And John Lovitz was like, Shaka Khan!
And I'm reaping all the benefits.
But no, Ben Stiller's wife wanted to get with Robbie.
Of course.
Would want to get with Ben Stiller's wife. Well, she actually was Marsha Brady in the Brady Bunch. She was also in Dodgeball.
Yes. She's in the 40-year-old... No, I'm thinking of someone else.
I know who you're talking
about.
So anyways,
Judd Apatow's wife.
Robbie didn't want to get with her.
He was in love with Julia Gulia.
Like Julia. So then what happens is Julia goes to the house. She's wearing the Van Halen t-shirt. He's indisposed. She gets upset and she goes, let's go to Vegas. And the bad guy's like, yeah, let's go to Vegas.
And then it's Billy Idol time.
He needs to get on a plane. But this is why I like the grandma's boy the most. He gave
him his credit card.
Card.
Yeah.
And
I'm not paying you back.
And Marsha Brady was like, that's the sweetest thing. And then they got them together. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like The Wedding Singer really put a lot of people together. I also like how all the kids got to dance with each other and hold them to butts at the dance. That was cool. But yes, he got first class. He never sat in first class. And then he goes, hey, is that Billy Idol over there? And then he was telling the story about how the girl and everyone got into it. And then she goes, some guy in the back just told me I was grade A meat. And Billy Idol, and he goes, Glenn is the guy in there.
Glenn Gulia.
And then Billy Idol's like, no way.
And that's Movies with Joe Murray.
And real quick, then he goes, that guy asked me if I wanted to be in the Mile High Club. And then one of the members goes, what's the Mile High Club? And then Billy Idol just smiles at her. And then Billy gets on the microphone. Attention, everybody. Glenn Gooley is such a jerk, isn't he?
Perfectly cast jerk.
That wasn't where I was going with this music. I have nothing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was yours? Let's hear about this one.
Yes, Joe. I don't know if this counts as a musing, but have you ever had a realization that kind of shocked you almost to your core? Something you thought was one thing, and then you learned that it's not that thing?
Yeah, I call that an epiphany, a sudden awareness about a truth in life.
Well, there we go. Look at you. Webster Joe over here.
Oh, yeah.
So I am a colorblind man. I am extremely colorblind. I am also pretty, visually impaired, not just the color, but I don't see well. Colors, with the glasses or without. I wear contacts just about every day. I wouldn't be able to drive here if I didn't. I hide the color blindness, I think, pretty well. It's not something that comes up too often in conversation, but every once in a while, you get exposed.
It happened once recently, actually, on the show.
Yes.
But I just kind of moved on from it, like, oh, okay, all right.
Yes, a very colorblind man. So I'm a man who uses Yahoo often for my non-work email. What color is Yahoo?
Purple and something. Purple and white?
Yes, it's purple. I, a man who has used Yahoo for 15 plus years and is on the site on a daily basis, learned it was purple this week. I thought it was blue. I referenced it as blue to somebody this week, and they had to tell me, no, that's purple. So that was a very tough realization for me, and now I've started to look at other things I once thought were blue that may be purple. I've often said that purple is my favorite color. I'm not sure it is anymore, Joe. It's been a tough week in regards to thinking you know stuff and not knowing them. So, yes, I had a colorblind kind of epiphany, as you will, this week where, sometimes you think you're seeing one thing, and I was seeing it, but I was wrong.
What color are raisins?
Like purple. Dark purple. Yeah.
Dark purple. When you look at Google, what color is Google?
Google is yellow, blue, and green. Is that correct?
I'd say so.
Yeah. I mean, being alive, 30 plus years, I have a basic understanding of what most colors are supposed to be, but every once in a while, you get put behind the 8 ball and you flounder. So, yes, I learned that Yahoo was purple this week, and that was a tough pill to swallow as a man who was dead set on that being a blue.
Have you looked up colorblind purple yet at all?
Yeah, so I try all the tests to see if it changes at all as I get older or anything. I fail every single colorblind test. Doesn't matter, red, green, blue, purple, red, brown, whatever it is, I fail it. I cannot see the numbers or the picture in the middle.
According to Reddit, people see the color purple as blue.
All right, well, good. I'm not alone out here.
You just found out, though.
Yeah, there's just some where... I've gotten dressed, especially as a child, on occasion where my younger sister would have to tell me, you're not leaving the house. You gotta, that's just not going to work. So it's a lifelong struggle, but, so some weeks are better than others, Joe. You think you know blue, you think you know purple. Sometimes you're wrong.
Jeez, that would bother me.
Yeah. See,
now you don't know what your favorite color is.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even answer the question. Maybe next year I'll have a favorite color.
What's your favorite color, Joe?
Got to be Kelly Green.
It is green. Green for my Celtics, Joe. I also don't have good eyesight, though. I have, from that long-term Lyme disease, my eyesight is a little off, to say the least. Skaz and I have a lot of similar problems back here.
I got problems, too. I just don't know if I have colorblind issues, though.
Well, speaking of problems, a man who could maybe help us solve some of these problems, Joe Murray put out the bat signal earlier today, saying we haven't heard from a certain gentleman in a while. And Joe Murray, I believe he's on hold for you.
Is it Beer Joe? Beer Joe!
Hey, Joe, what's up?
What's up? How you doing, man? Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Friday the 13th. What's going on?
Oh, man, Friday the 13th. Remember that time you were riding your bike and you got the Chinese food?
Yeah, that was after the Celtics lost, in the playoffs. Yeah.
Anything bad happened to you recently?
Bad things have been happening to me for years, man.
What kind of bad things are we talking about?
All bad things. Joe, what's going on, dude? I called in before the Patriots before the football season. I called in. I said the Pats are gonna have 7 wins or less, dude. Oh my God, incredible season, unbelievable. Yeah, I agree. I think Drake May was hurt.
Yeah. So you ride a bike still year round, or is it just the bike? What's up with the bike?
Yeah, so I drive like 3 or 4 days to work, and then one day a week I ride. And a couple weeks ago, during this cold snap, when we got the snow, I rode 6 in the morning. It's 10 degrees out. I'm riding downtown Medford. I make a left turn on the bike. The whole street is ice. The bike slips out under me. Boom. Doof. I hit the ground. Boom. Land on some ice in this middle of the street, 6:30 in the morning in downtown Medford. Some guy's driving by. He just looks at me. He stops the car. He's like, dude, you're all right. And I just lay there for like 3 minutes like, ah.
You know what, Skaz taught me this a long time ago. If you get into an accident, don't move. Let somebody take you away. Because, dude, the town of Medford, if they don't have those streets salted, bro, they got a problem, right?
Yeah, dude. If you ride a bike on ice and you turn really quick, you just slip out and fall.
A long time ago, Skaz said, if you get into an accident, you have someone you're not leaving until that ambulance takes you away, baby.
Dude, I just laid there.
He might not be able to know it's purple, but he'll tell you, wait for that ambulance.
Oh, my God. I don't want that bill. But I laid there for like 3 or 4 minutes just like looking up at the sky. It was just like when the Celtics lost in the playoffs and I crashed my bike. It was the same thing. I was laying up in the ground. I was looking up in the sky at 6:30 a.m. It's 10 degrees out, and I'm looking up in the sky, laying on the pavement like, screw me.
No, we ain't screwing anybody. Real quick, Beer Joe. Hooch checking in, guys, says that he will set up garanimals for your outfits.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
I mean, I appreciate the offer. I'm in on that.
I'm looking at Target right now, and they're Garanimal newborn clothing. So I think everything is made by color, I believe.
I mean, yeah, sure. Barry wants to help a guy out. I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, he's great clothes.
Guy knows clothes. Who am I to say no?
So, dude, what happens in Medford Square when you fall apart? Does anybody come and ask you how you're doing?
Yeah, there was a guy driving behind me, and he stopped. He rolled down his window. He looked at me, and he was like, "Yeah, you're all right, buddy."
Buddy, hey, have you ever what do you do? Like, what's a Valentine's Day thing you do? You going out?
Joe, I'm out here living alone. I'm single, man.
So you got to go out on Singles Awareness Day?
Joe, honestly, I stay in a lot now, and I listen to your show, and your show has helped me a lot, man. And I love listening to you guys. Skaz is great, and I stay in and I listen to your show a lot. And
Skaz got a question
keeps me
for you.
safe.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Beer Joe. But we know from your past calls that you were an offensive lineman in a past life. Is that correct?
Yeah, and I try to live my life like an offensive lineman too. Yeah.
So what did you think of Will Campbell's performance in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, man, I same as a lot of people, man. It wasn't great, but like I still think he's a great player. I want Will Campbell to be a player for life, man. He's got a great heart, man. That's the thing. It's all offensive line is all about heart. It's all about how bad you want it, man. It's right. It's like it's about the person. It's about, you know, how bad do you want to win? How bad do you really want it? That's what offensive line is. And I think, you know, Will Campbell didn't have a good game, but, dude, I want him as a Patriot for life. He's going to be great if he just keeps on improving.
What kind of advice would you have for Will Campbell?
Oh, Joe, you were a left tackle, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? You got any advice for him?
I think he has outstanding footwork, but I think he needs to hit somebody and then use his footwork instead of using his footwork and hitting somebody.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
What were you sad after the Patriots lost the Super Bowl?
Yeah, man, that was a tough loss, but I mean, I was, dude, when they won the AFC Championship, I was shocked, man. Couldn't believe that they made it to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Anything else, Joe? Joe, you got anything?
It's Street Team Joe here, Beer Joe checking in. Sorry I couldn't get to your call. Joe, Beer Joe did try to call in last night, Joe. No, I might have messed that up.
Yeah, Joe, I want to say congratulations, man. I know you got put on the books, man. I'm happy for you, man. We went to the same school, bro. Congratulations, Street Team Joe. You made it, man.
Street Team Joe came in relief last night. Ran a top market and ran a show in a top 5 market.
You got a promotion, man. You're doing well, man.
I appreciate it, Beer Joe.
What do you do, Joe?
I'm looking for work right now, so yeah.
What kind of skills do you have?
I worked in banking, but
so you're good with numbers.
Yeah, I mean it's complicated, but look, last night the show was incredible.
Just real quick, Joe. What? All right. So you're looking for work, but I asked you if you were good with numbers, and you said it's complicated. I just would you work back with numbers again if you had an opportunity?
Yeah.
Like, would you ever I don't know, work at the casino?
Oh, I would love that. I would love to work. Yeah, because if you can't beat them, join them.
Oh, because you like the casino.
I like working for the casino. I don't gamble, but I would work for them.
Okay, I might know a guy. You got something, Joe?
Yeah, I would say Beer Joe was kind of, a famous person in college. All my college roommates absolutely loved him, and I heard endless stories about Beer Joe. So I kind of Joe and I didn't even really meet until almost after college. But I wanted to know, Joe, how did the nickname of Beer Joe just start, and why does every single person I know just call you that? And you're just a legend in stories. But how did this nickname come about?
Yeah, the nickname, it didn't come from it. It's not nothing impressive. I went to a interview for a fraternity, and I brought a beer with me and drank it during the interview. And all the other guys there were drinking too. So,
what kind of beer was it?
I love the Natty Ice, man.
Oh, dude, good. And plus it's cheap.
Yeah, $23.50 for a 30 rack.
Do you ever go to the Atlas Liquors in Medford?
Oh, that's where I was tonight. I went there tonight.
I used to work there. That's how. Well, not there, but I used to work next to it. My buddy owns the beer hall right next to it.
Oh yeah, great place, man.
Dude, they have a do you like pizza?
Yeah.
They have a hot honey pepperoni pizza there that's outstanding.
Wow. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yep. So you went to Atlas. Did you get any Keno or scratch tickets?
Nah, Joe, I'm trying to stay away from that gambling, man.
But you'll work at the casino.
What?
But you'll work at the casino.
I'll work for a casino 100%,
yeah. All right, Joe, so you're home alone tonight, Friday the 13th. What's the scariest movie you've ever seen?
The one that was filmed on the camera, whatever the project. What was that movie?
The Blair Witch Project.
Oh, yeah, when I was in high school, man, that was big, yeah.
Yeah. Is there any, rumors about Medford being haunted?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen nothing. I know it was settled in 1630. It's been a while. Yeah, man. My family's originally from Salem, so I grew up in the neighborhood where the witch trial started.
Okay, I know that. That's where I live now.
Yeah. I'm from. Yeah. In West Danvers. That's where it started. Yep.
Joe, what's your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie?
Yeah, the peanut butter ones, those are good.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite restaurant in Medford?
Yeah, Bob's. Bob's is great, man.
Bob's Deli. They know me in there.
It's great. It's a professional place. Love D'Agostino's in Arlington too.
Oh, D'Agostino's very good. Yep, I went there recently. I did a food review on them.
Yeah, they're great. They're professional. They give great service. I love the great service.
Have you ever been to Dom's in Malden?
No.
Should give that a try. Put that. Maybe you could ride your bike there.
Okay.
All right, Joe. Well, anything else you want to talk to us about before we let you go?
Yeah. So last night the show was incredible. So last night, if Skaz was working last night, that guy, the Giants caller that called in, dude, that guy was a problem. If Skaz was working, he would have cut that guy off in 25 seconds. You guys let him go last night. Oh my God, I wanted to punch my computer, man. That guy was annoying. But
well, that's what happens when Skaz is here. He keeps people in line.
Yeah, man, Joe, you're not boring either. No, you're not boring. You're interesting. Great show, man. Just want to say on January 14th. January 14th was a great show. You had me laughing so hard. I'm out here dying, dude, during these shows. You make me laugh.
What happened? What happened on January 14th?
All right, January 14th was the fart in the huddle story. Talking about your QB coming in the huddle and reeked of booze. And then Skaz plays the fart noise.
That was hilarious.
The QB comes in the huddle. He goes to say the play, and then...
Not that he reeked of booze. Hey, whose fart was that, by the way? Oh, Zoe's.
Zoe's.
That was a Zoe fart.
He played it during your story. Skaz was great. Skaz, great job.
All right, Beer Joe. Well, happy Friday the 13th and happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man. I want a softer, smelly T-shirt. You gotta let me know what's going on with that, dude. That was a great one.
All right, I'm gonna work on soft and smelly. All right, I'll work on those. Thanks,
right,
Joe.
thanks, man.
All right, bye.
Love you.
All right.
Bye.
Well, you say I love you.
I love you too, Bear Joe.
Thank you, Bear Joe.
They got it?
What do you think that smelled like?
I think it smelled exactly how it sounded, Joe. Disgusting.
Have you heard this one, Joe? Street Team Joe? Put the headphones on. Give it a good listen. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
They got it? That was at Gillette, right?
Yeah.
That was nasty. What's this fart in the huddle thing though? Beer Joe was talking about.
Joe was telling a story about an incident in the huddle, and I took some liberties and played the fart as Joe was getting into the story. And
all I was going to say was
crescendoed well.
All I was going to say was the dude's lungs reeked of booze. Instead, the fart made it better.
That's what do you think? We were just talking about what you eat to make your fart smell. What do you think that was?
Yes. I know we're getting gross here, but we're men.
What stopped us before?
What do you think you're doing wrong when your farts really smell?
Well, it's diet. It's got to be, It's too many cheeses, too many hot peppers or something.
Like I had a banana today.
That'll bind you up, Joe. That's good for you.
And I had a turkey and cheese sandwich, half that I only ate half last night. So I ate the other half today.
Local spot?
Yeah, Folsom 80.
Me and Joe we're maybe next Friday.
We've been hyping them up back here all day.
I'm wondering where the stench is coming from. Bananas?
I'm not putting the blame on the bananas, Joe.
Now I did have eggs yesterday.
Well,
that's it. Eggs.
I had 4 eggs.
4.
I went eggy.
How'd you cook them?
Well, I actually started with over easy, and then it turned into a scrambled situation.
I'm a big over easy guy.
Over hash? Oh.
We need to get you to have a breakfast sandwich with cream cheese on it. That's my mission.
Yes. Real quick, one more because I know we're late. Mike's in Millbury. He's got something on color blindness.
Hi, Joe. Thanks for taking my call. First of all, listening to that, like the Toucher and Hardy has played that multiple times, and it just sounds like a bunch of boulders being released in slow motion. Which I don't know what Zoe was eating, but oh my god. Anyways, so going back to yesterday, the microwave thing, the Michael wave thing. I used to be a line cook briefly in my college days, and I remember just starting off, and they would tell me, "Give it to Chef Mike, give it to Chef Mike," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I thought because my name's Mike, and they would give it to me, and they meant the microwave, and they would just treat. Fish trio, go to Chef Mike. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And then they would give it to me there. But the colorblind thing is very real. I am colorblind myself, red-green colorblind. And it's very contextual based off of the medium as well. It's impossible to play Call of Duty. That's why I play Fortnite now. And because everything is so camouflaged, it's very tough.
Just can you go back to Michael Wave again?
Yeah, so I was, if anybody's ever worked on a line, these are the hardest mother effers to work with, and you're just starting off, and they're just telling you, put it with Chef Mike, put it with Chef Mike, and I'm starting off, and I'm like, I don't know what the heck to do.
Were you the sous chef?
No, I was a line cook, and I didn't know what to do with any of this stuff. And they're like, "Give it to Chef Mike," and I was like, "What the heck am I supposed to do with this?"
I don't get it. I'm sorry, Mike Chef.
I think he was instructed to put things in the microwave, but he didn't. Microwave.
But he was the microwave?
Yeah, and he didn't know what to do with the food.
Okay,
is what I picked up from that.
All right. Well, we got to go to break. And if there was a headline here, and just in case anybody wants to know, we'll tell you what it is, but it would have been brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandoilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. We got to take a break, everybody. We'll talk to you right after this.
You're listening to Joe. You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5. You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
I'm over the Super Bowl, guys. I'm over it now. Whether it's 5 days, 5 years, 5 months, 50 years. I will tell you that Drake May went to his first Super Bowl, but he was hurt. Why'd they lose? Drake May was hurt. Couldn't throw. That'd be it. Not about the schedule. Not about Will Campbell. It'll just be about Drake May was hurt. So let's look at the old rundown, Skaz. Let's see what we missed tonight, because I did want to leave with at least something about one of our favorites tonight. Oh, real quick, what did you think about the tweet from Jason Tatum? Jaylen Brown, I mean.
The one in which he praised his coach and staff for the good first half they had?
Yeah, there was this other outlet. This other outlet I saw that was trying to make a big deal about it.
That shocks me.
So nothing to see there?
I think Jaylen Brown wants credit for the first half he's had and deserves it. I did not take it as a slight at Jason Tatum. I know that's what people want to do. I think we're past that at this point. At least I know I am. I think Celtics fans, at least real Celtics fans, have realized that having both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown on your basketball team is a good thing and does and can work. So, yeah, the Tatum and Brown thing is that's like 3 years old to me at this point. If we're still doing that, you've lost the plot.
Okay. Some people wanted to make it like a shot at Jason Tatum.
Oh, I'm sure that's exactly what Jaylen Brown had intended. He's very, very brash like that.
Sometimes. No, that one it sounded like he was happy. Also wanted to mention at Cubs camp, Alex Bregman already making his new teammates better. Who are the leaders in the Red Sox this year? Uncle Trevor Story?
Tristan Cassis.
Oh, did you see his one? What the hell was he talking about? What was Brock Holt talking about? See that one?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know.
Not great.
What the hell was that about?
You have to ask our guy Milliken about that one.
What? No.
We'll let the baseball hour handle that one.
So the wedding singer's on, and Julia asked Gary Gulia, whatever his name is.
Oh, she wants the window seat.
She wants the window seat because the cart always nails her arm.
I mean, she's never landed in Vegas before. She wants to see all the lights.
Exactly. But, the cart hit her arm, of course, and then it went by, and he goes, "Oh, can you get me a beer next time?" And she was pissed. So now he's talking to Billy Idol. All guys care about his possessions, fancy cars.
I don't even know if Street Team Joe's going to need to watch the movie anymore.
It's like Billy Idol gets it. I don't know why everybody else does. And then he sings the song. Gonna make you smile. All I want to do.
Oh, yeah. Billy Idol takes the beverage cart and tosses old Glenn there in the bathroom.
Nobody talks to Billy Idol like that.
That was pretty good.
I try. I'm gonna make you smile till your tummy aches. Got your new old diary. All I want to do is grow old with you.
Better bit from Sandler. The cheesy songs in this one or the Hallmark cards in Mr. Deeds?
Ooh. This one's more corny.
The Hallmark cards were pretty corny.
Yeah. Cards tomorrow. Remember Valentine's as kids?
Oh, yeah. You get the little, like, sweethearts or whatever they were. All those little candies, like chalk candies.
So, dude, Sacred Heart School, Rozzy, right? Joe Murray's Valentine's, Michael Jordan.
Oh, you had the Jordan ones.
And I was like, I want to dunk you.
Some things never change.
I'm always flying high with you.
I don't even remember. I probably had, I don't even know what was big back then, like Star Wars or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something. I can't even remember.
You make me want to jump.
Yeah, like I'll join the dark side with you or something terrible like that.
I am not your father.
May the force bring us together or something. Yeah.
A couple of years, you can make your own.
Oh, I'm sure nowadays, yeah.
Just have them say Zoe.
I've been to like weddings where they have like specialty M&Ms and stuff, with the couple on them.
We should get special ones here that say like Zoe, Fred, Hardy, Waldick.
Quick and smelly.
Waldick. The Miller missile.
Oh, the Miller missile. He's probably got a big Valentine's Day plan.
Oh, yeah. You think he's going to get hitched at Fenway?
Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe like the Sea Dogs or something.
Oh, yeah, Portland. Yeah, it's great.
Cape Cod Baseball League.
I love Portland.
Portland's great.
Well, no, wear him Gateman.
There you go. It's right in his backyard.
That's right. That's a pretty good song there. Maybe I can learn that one myself. Thanks, Billy.
Oh, thanks, Billy Idol.
Julia. What was his name? Last name? The wedding singer.
I think, what is worse, Team Joe not seeing the wedding singer or not seeing Grandma's Boy?
Grandma's Boy, because he's a stoner.
Yeah, like the wedding singer's a more famous movie, but he would love Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy really is like because it's
Jonah Hill and Nick Swardson are like kids in it.
It's hilarious, and it was made to be like not like a low budget film.
The guy that plays the robot is so perfect in it too.
The Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, I one time hung out with Charlie Chaplin. All right, so Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, Stephen A. Got some big plans on the horizon, Joe. You see this?
What a transition.
Seamless.
All right,
Tony.
Listen. No, this isn't about politics. This is about our friend. Our friend, Stephen A. Smith.
Always ass.
Yep, him.
The very same.
He wants to enter his name into a pretty big political party. Again, it's not about politics. This is about our friend and supporting him on potentially running for president.
Always ass.
I got to tell you, him versus somebody would be fun.
It'd be skipping Stephen A. all over again.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me tell you why.
You think he'd make us like lay off the weed though, Joe? I'm a little worried about that,
No, because he's
a big anti-weed guy.
They're going to go back into his history too.
Oh, he's a star at Winston-Salem.
At this point, with them files, everyone's in trouble. Right? Nobody's safe anymore. You're all doomed. I blame Diddy.
Oh, boy.
Did you see that doc yet?
Always ass.
Now, Dave Chappelle was saved by Diddy. Did you know that? After an attacker went after him. Seriously. Not even lying.
Well, there's one good thing he did.
But, yeah, Stephen A. Smith is considering running for president, everybody. And I don't think it will happen.
Well, Joe, never say never these days.
I think he can get support. Oh, now Big Daddy's on.
Oh,
look
classic.
at her. I didn't never realize that. Who was his girlfriend?
Oh, the Hooters girl.
No, the Hooters girl.
That's his girlfriend, right?
Sister of the Hooters girl.
Yes. He was dating the Hooters girl, and then she dumps him for Colonel Sanders.
That's right.
Yes. What's his 5-year plan?
Medulla oblongata. Is that the same guy?
I think so.
I think so too. I never put that
we're
together.
Speaking another language right
I
now.
never put that together. Colonel Sanders was medulla oblongata.
Why crocodile is so ornery? Because I got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Mama says.
Well, Mama's wrong.
Nobody talk about my mama.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
All right, we got to go. Street Team Joe, excellent job. James Caramazino is back, everybody. Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hey, I'm back Sunday with Kendra Middleton, 10 o'clock, here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. See you then.
More Joe Murray coming up on The Sports Hub.